Whoa, it's day 98. 98, 9, and 100. So technically, like, unstable connection. That sucks. Well, if it's unstable, hopefully it fixes itself here soon. We got this t-shirt to put on over Bob, who now has duct tape all over him. I bought 2 whole rolls. What's up if you're just tuning in? 2 whole rolls of duct tape on Bob here. Back in the day, I haven't worn this shirt in so long. This used to be when I used to have a Dark Souls themed YouTube channel. So this here is Bob's shirt for now until we get the new tabard from the poll. You can vote on the poll. All right. And this will just be a rag here soon. So there you go. Oh, what's up, everybody? We got some duct tape to patch up Bob. He is getting kind of wrecked. I'm going to put some armor on, I think, at least for a little bit. I wasn't going to do it for a couple more days, but why not? What's up if you're just tuning in? Oh, Creeper, what's up? Boy, Creeper, do I got some news. So I think you might have known this. Today, they changed out, see, I was just looking at the Blood and Suds event. It still says on the Boo Hurt International site that it's just the 11th. Looks like it's the 11th and the 12th now, which kind of sucks because they almost always make duels the first day, and this time they're not. Duels is on Sunday, and I can't be there Sunday. So, like, what the heck? What's up if you're just tuning in? I'm not even going to, like, lace this thing up. I just want to have this on. Do a little bit of longsword work here. How's it going, everybody? All right. Should be about good. Yeah, I might put this for a side view. We're gonna get a couple of rounds here at the longsword. How's it going? Oh, Just John, what's up? Thanks for hitting that like button. I feel like doing a little bit of longsword to start out. We're not gonna have this on the whole time, just for a little bit though. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. Who that be? Oh, who Cowboy Up. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the likes. Do you all want to be in the highlight video for the day? If you do, I need to make the screen a little blurry for 1 second. Well, I should have put the screen recorder on first. But if y'all want. All right, so forgive me for 1 second. Let me get this. Y'all, if you stick around, y'all be in the highlight video for tomorrow. What's up? Oh, Woodland Realm. Excuse me for one. Excuse me for one. Alright, we're gonna... Aha, I knew people would tune out. We're gonna set this over here. What's up? How's it going, everybody? Yo! Hey! How's it going today? This is a women's tank top, by the way, but I like the color. So, not too much. Horse show day. Oh! Yo, alright, before we even get to it, the rule here, a heart me, we do, I got a set of 100 for you, right away. So we'll buckle this up here in a moment. Heck yeah, alright, it was horse show day. Boy, are those long days. I've been sitting in the sun. I've been sitting out in the sun since like 7 in the morning, till just now. Let me get a set of 100 for you real quick. I'm gonna restart that actually. Yo, Woodland! I don't think the screen recorder's on. Bear with me just a moment. Why isn't this recording? Bear with me just a moment. Why isn't this recording? Now it is. All right, so this is the highlight, part of the highlight video. All right, we're at like, we'll just run that down to 60 so it's easy to remember. Here we go. Set of 100, just for y'all out there. But it was inspired by Woodland Realms Heart Me, because the rule here with the Heart Me, I gotta stop talking. Well, sometimes I like talk while I hit it, but I keep the numbers in my head here. How is everybody's day going? Let me catch up on chat. So it's like about 160. I'm gonna buckle this armor up here while we're talking. Oh. Thanks for Not worthy. I'm just hitting a dummy a million times. I appreciate it. I've been sitting outside, baking in the sun, where I got a whole suntan now on my arms again. Kind of doesn't really bother me, but in a way it kind of does. Oh, Creeper, what up? Oh, yeah, hey. Creeper, so let me tell you that I didn't realize they moved that Duels Day to actual Sunday. I think you knew it was like a 2-day event. And I had a feeling it was. On the website, it's still listed as 1 day. So I'm not even going to be fighting now at that event. I have to be back here Sunday. So I might pick up an event out here in Ohio on the 4th. Like, I mean, if I'm not fighting, do I want to drive 6.5 hours? I don't know, man. I might just sit that weekend out. It's so stupid that they don't have duels on Saturday. They always have duels first. Thanks for smashing that like button. It's something we're going to have to discuss. But I'm going to miss that tournament because the duels day is the freaking day before. Woodland, if you're still there, much appreciated. I'm going to catch up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I hope your day's going good too. Oh, man. What do you do? For the heart me's, you do this, right? A spin. Do you ever, they teach in ballroom dance, you know, like, to how to spot. So that you don't lose your balance. Yo, thank you for that. We'll see. I think to go populars are kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know if they work. I believe they do. So let me tell you, Jeremy was here one day and donated like 260 go populars. We didn't get very popular. TikTok just doesn't like this content, I guess so. Oh yeah. Good call. Yeah. Streamer on the streets, dancer to the beats. On your own. Now my gauntlet's broken, I can actually give you a thumbs up. It's supposed to look like this, but it fell off. My thumb gauntlet got busted off. Right. Yeah. All right. So the screen recorder is still going. Let me. So this is. I found that I think a cooler kind of highlight video, which seems to get more likes, is one where we have the scrolling text. So anything anybody says right now or does, whoa, is in the highlight video. All right, here we go. I have to make sure that this is aimed high. We can aim this up a little more. So when I make the actual highlight video for today, it's great. I'll have the highlight part done like right now. Thanks for liking the live. Gray Matter! Gray Matter, what's up if you're there, buddy? Oh, I did it the wrong way. There we go. Got my pirate pants on. Perfect angle. All right, here we go. Set of 120 or something like that. When everybody's ready. Ready? Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Maybe lose count on that. Much appreciated. I tell you what, and so everybody knows, with the donations that we got, Bob's getting some new clothes. Bob's getting a new outfit. That spin was kind of crappy. We owe you a better spin. Ready? Actually, I don't even know what that's on. Oh. Woo. Well, I breath after that. Oh. Telling you. Don't. Don't nobody out there feel obligated to ever donate. And I see that I already busted through his duct tape. I put so much duct tape on this guy and the shoulder actually popped open again. Check this out. I don't know how many hits that was. Oh! We got some corn. We got some gifts to burn off, everybody. So we're gonna, let me hit the screen. So this, I bought a ton of duct tape. It already failed. Huh, it slipped out underneath. Let me stop the screen recorder. All right, thank you for bearing with me during the blurry screen. I find out that the highlight videos where I actually record the screen do better. Not that I really care about the views for the highlights. We're more of a live streamer these days. All right, for all the gifts, so I'm gonna keep this here so we can keep up on chat, so I can see it. Creeper, what up? Creeper's got jury duty, everybody. Was that code? Oh. Gray Matter. Oh, yeah, Gray Matter. Priority dipped. It was good to see him, though, for a moment. Oh, Greg. If Greg is here. Greg, are you here? All right. It's kind of funny. My daughter probably had her best riding of the year today and still only got third. She moved up. She moved up in the world to like the more advanced stuff. They're jumping over higher jumps and struggling with it a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, Creepers, man, I feel for you, brother. Yo, Unc Doom, man, we just started. Today is a long day. I have no clue what number we're on. At least 160. We won't even count the highlight video because I don't know how many we did. We're on at least 160. So let me get a set of 40 in here. Like I said, we're never going to know what the real 1 millionth hit is. What's up, Unc Doom? And just so everybody knows, my whole tournament I've been talking about, my next fight come up. Well, that's off the table. So my next one's now in November. I don't know why they're not doing duels on Saturday and the team stuff on Sunday. It doesn't make sense. Every other tournament is that way. So I found an event out here in Ohio that I could do on the 4th and 5th. So I just might not go out to Blood and Suds at all. Yo, use the sword. Let's do it. Just for you, we got another set. Let me write this down real quick. Let's just show everybody real quick. Whoa, everything's falling down. Where we're at. Because I have not done this. I need to post this so when I do the highlight video onto YouTube, I remember which day we're on. Alright, 98. Beaver Buzz, everybody. This is not a paid advertisement. I just like it. Alright. We will use the sword right now. Yo, thanks for, oh, Riding with Horses, thanks for the follow. Thank you and for hitting that like button. Day 98. Long night tonight. We're streaming till 9. I got the spotlight set up. So when it gets dark around 7:30, we'll turn the lights on. Thanks for smashing that like button. Woodland, I get so lost in your chat. Don't know if you notice when when I'm there. I think I left a little bit of comments. Hit the button. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, Karen, just so you know, Karen. Okay, Karen Palmer Gordon. Just so you know, you're in the. Come back and watch the highlight video on this. It'll be uploaded tomorrow. You'll be in the credits. 1 coin that gets you in the credit. I'm not telling you gotta donate. I'm just telling you how it is because I don't think you've been here for a while. All right, here we go. Sets of 120. I duct taped some T-shirts into his shoulders too. I know you do a real good job though. Hey, yo, yeah, for sure. Oh, song Stronger. 92. I'm gonna do 92 hits just for you. This is for you, and then we'll catch up on chat. Watch, that actually hurts my thumb when I don't have armor on my thumb. How about this, a headbutt? Oh! Should be about 92, right? Possibly a little more when I was talking. So, so they are. What happened was, funny story. At the end of the fights, they give you a countdown, like 10 seconds left. So, Nikki. So I fight in armor, right? Like, it's not like medieval times fighting. It's like unscripted. Beating the crap out of each other. And this is our friend Bob here. I'm hitting Bob a million times in a year or less. So welcome to the live stream. It's not always the same time every day, but it depends on what's going on in life. So I'm hitting him a million times so that I stay nice in shape. So when I am out there fighting in armor, I have a lot of endurance. Thanks for the follow. Pickle. Cheeto, last time I felt the touch of a woman was... What is today? What's today? Sunday. It was Wednesday, I think. It was on Wednesday, and then a bunch of gunshots went off right afterwards. Because we were touching each other on a park bench for the sunset. You know... Sun goes down, make out a little bit, and we're down by McKeesport in Pittsburgh here. Pop, 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 pop. So, I think it was Wednesday, the last time. Yeah, it's like right across the river where the sun goes down, the gunshots go off. Thanks for the follow. Out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nice sunset. Pop, 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 pop. That's how it be. I know, right? Well, we're no longer together. I'm single again. Oh boy. Y'all want to hear the story? Let me know if you want to hear the story. I'm going to catch up on chat. And then I will, if you want to hear the story, let me know why we're no longer together. It was a short-lived one. Unk Doom. Is Unk Doom, are you still here? I'm just going through the comments. Making sure I didn't miss anything. What's the weight? Oh, shoot. Michael, if you're here. I actually lost weight. My last live stream in Armor, I drank 2 huge bottles of water, plus I ate 6 hot dogs, and I still lost a pound by the end of the live stream. Oh, you have 2. Oh, gotcha. Wait a second, you have 2 accounts. You're not strong on your other account, are you? Wait a second. That's an uncanny coincidence otherwise. We do have leather gloves under here. Alright, I'm just again doing that chat. I don't want to miss anything on chat. Yeah, dude. My daughter's mom hated me because I always said at. Oh, y'all want to hear the story? Alright. So, okay. The last time I felt the touch of a woman, we made plans to go out Wednesday night of this week. So the last time was like Wednesday of the week before. Made some plans. We were going to go to this seafood place, right? So what happened was... Let me bring this a little closer so you can hear me. So what happened was, my daughter has a... So she goes to this youth group thing, right? On Wednesdays. My daughter's real involved with that kind of stuff, right? So her mom wears these... Her mom always wears these high heels, right? She was on a business trip in Louisiana. Walking down the road. Something happens, breaks her foot. Comes back home, like, on a Sunday. Or whatever. I think it was Sunday. She's like, I can't drive. I was telling her, well, your Tesla, doesn't it drive itself? Like my friend George, when the Tesla came out 5 years ago, had this video where he was just sitting there letting the car drive. She's like, no, it doesn't do that. I'm like, all right. So my daughter's like, can you take me to youth group Wednesday? And I'm thinking I got this date. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, sure. You know, I'd rather take my daughter to do something, make sure she can do what she wants to do. So I text this girl, like, on Monday. I'm like, hey, something came up Wednesday. I have to drive my daughter somewhere. I can still drive out to meet you. We'll do something, but instead of meeting at, like, 6 to go eat, we're going to have to meet at 8. And we'll still have time to do something. So she sent me this message, which I don't know what it means. She goes, I guess I'll just go fish till Friday. I'm working Friday anyway. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so I was like, okay. I was like, later on that day, she says, I got a tarot card reading on you, and you are the devil. And she sends me pictures of me with the beard and everything, and this crown, and like these devil horns and minotaur legs. That's what. So then she sends me this excerpt out of this book about it's like, be on high alert. The devil's entered your circle. What's up, everybody? Boy, if you come by here, you'll hear all kind of crazy girl problems I deal with. And she's finally my age. She's like 40. I'm 46. She's like 40. No luck with anyone in her 30s. Someone 40. Well, that didn't go too well because she sends me texts where I was like, what? Yeah, right? Yo, yeah. Courtney. What's up with that? She sends me like 3 pictures. One of me with devil horns, and then these 2 others. And I was like, do you know, like, I offered to still come up and see you, right? I was like, she said it, then she said that something's fishy. You know, like, she's obsessed with fish. I'll go fish till Friday. Something's fishy. I told her, I was like, my daughter has this. So I took a screenshot of my daughter and my conversation where she asked if I could take her somewhere on Wednesday. And I was like, no joke. I mean, it's not fishy. And I still offered to come up there. So then she starts going on and on about me being the devil. So I didn't block her. In the trash. 6 more messages right in the trash. She finally stopped texting me. She was texting me while I was live streaming the other night. No, it was like a hand-drawn devil thing. I freaking should have saved it. Lord Salmon was here. He's like, save the pictures. I wasn't even thinking, and I trashed the whole conversation. But it was a picture of me. I didn't look at it too long because it kind of freaked me out. It looked exactly like this, but a crown and devil horns and minotaur legs. She's a good artist. You know what I liked about her though? We went on this hike. This is why I thought she was so great, because besides that she was interested in me fighting, this is what I love about the live streams. When we talk, I don't get anything done. So it's gonna be a long night hitting a dummy. But so one thing I like, we went on this hike. There's a detour, and she's like F it. She's like, we're not going around. She's like let's go through. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah. She's like, what are they gonna do? I was like, I like that. So we go through. There's this abandoned house, abandoned building, and it was so close. She was actually about to go in it. I was like, I love it. Detour. No, we went through. We walked through the gate. We climbed over the concrete barrier and walked the whole mile of the closed part of the trail. She was almost about to go into this building, but the thing was, there's a lot of tents nearby. We were thinking, well, we won't walk in on something like unexpected. But anyway, I loved it. I was telling her, I was like, that's awesome that you don't care, that you would have that sense of adventure and disregard for detours. Yeah, crazy. Call me the devil there, Courtney. So we're back to square one. And chicken, it's because I told her I still offered to come up and go out. I was like, it's just gonna be 2 hours later. I was like, we can still do something. Yeah, right. You're all right. I'm glad. I'm glad that, and it could be different from her perspective. Maybe she thinks I'm lying, but I sent her a screenshot of the text message that something came up, and I still offered to drive out there, and she wasn't having it. Call me the devil. We were supposed to go to the Ren Fair together Saturday. Not anymore. She even bought a dress, which is what I feel bad about, because she bought a dress. She's never been to a Ren Fair. I was telling her, be prepared, because I'm wearing my armor. Yeah, well, actually, not. Fish. I'm the fish devil. Right, so we're back to square one. Single again. The search continues. One of the guys who fights in armor has a car. I used to have a Grand Am. He got this car. I'm going to drop some car parts off to him, and there's someone I met the other night who lives out that way who wants to go out for the night or whatever. So that's what we're doing. She is like, my whole Bumble, my whole dating profile, my normal picture, and then everything else, except for one ballroom dance, because I like as a ballroom dance competitor, everything else is me in armor. I have a video of me beating up someone in a cage in armor on my Bumble. And she was like, you gotta tell me more. So that's what we're doing. Saturday, dropping off car parts. Yeah, right? She was a little bit off. Here's something. Sometimes she'd talk and she'd go like this when she's talking. Is that weird? Can I ask y'all, is it weird? We went out to, so we hiked, like, I don't know how long. I came back to the live stream, my legs were beat, if anyone was here for that live stream. And sometimes she'd talk and she'd be talking about something and go like this while she's talking, and talk like this for a while. Is that weird? Thanks for the likes. So I'm single again. Just because I'm meeting someone while I drop off some car parts from my armored fighting buddies doesn't mean I'm taken. Oh my god, I have such bad luck. All right, it is. All right, it's. I thought it was. I was attracted to her. We both liked Comba Christ. If you ever heard that group, that's what brought us together. It was in her Spotify, and I was like, I've never met a woman on here who had Comba Christ in her playlist. But sure enough, she knew people in the band. Thanks, and thanks for the follow. It is horrible. Oh my god. Thankfully it's over now. We have some stories here in the live streams. It just depends. We have to get to the topic, you know what I mean? And sometimes I try and hit it while I'm talking just to get the numbers up a little bit. I try and keep the number in my head. So that's probably about 10. So I'm still talking. It doesn't matter what we do to Bob. So in this sport that I do, and if you want to check, I have my cage fighting video. I don't know if you can even click on my avatar, but I have a couple pinned videos. One is me beating people up. Yeah, right? It's like, it's so bad, and I keep trying. There's nothing on earth. I'm a nurse at a hospital. There's nothing on earth. There's nothing on earth that makes me more paranoid about getting older is being old and alone. That, I'm not talking about like having friends, family, but like someone that like that you're with. I don't mean like pounding. I mean just that you're with in general, like a partner, some kind, right? Dude, yeah, if you come by, I'm sure we have plenty of stories on the old lives. We have lots of story time. But the best thing is, I mean, she had no care for the detour. I was just assuming to be nice. I was like, I got the Google map out. I was like, we go up here. And she's like, no. She's like, we're going. She's like, I don't care about a detour. I was like, I love that adventure. That was awesome. Binge watched the Hobbit trilogy. I binge watched the Hobbit trilogy, and now I'm acting out, kinda. Except I'm a little taller. I don't got as much hair on my. Oh, hey everybody! Shaved my chest. It is a woman's tank top on. I was saying earlier. I like the color purple. She liked the color purple. Now she won't get to see it. She could have worn it. She could have shared my purple tank top. I just like the color. I don't care. Yo! Aw, man. That's a crazy avatar there. Dysfunction. Yeah, well, sometimes, because I was doing the gesture, I wanted to clarify. Because I said, it would be nice to have someone that you could be with. But I didn't mean it like that. Is what I meant. So sometimes, like, I just wanted to clarify it. If you know what I mean. That's about 21, 22. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the ideal situation, right? But there's so many people that come to the hospital that are, and it's different if you've been married or something, or you've been with somebody and you're like 85 and they got sick and are no longer here. But there's a lot of people that sit in those hospital beds for days, weeks, sometimes a month at a time without a visitor. And I'm scared to death that I'm going to be in a hospital bed when I'm 90, unable to swing a sword to get any enjoyment out of life, and no one come visit. I'm always telling my daughter, you better come visit me when I'm older, or I'm not gonna want to be around much longer. You gotta come visit. Oh, I hope so. You never know. We'll see. No. Wait, Nikki, I just want to make sure I missed something there. No, hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be with somebody. Who knows? Maybe not. My whole life, once I can't like fight, my life is gonna change. I rely so much on, like, thanks for hitting that like button. I rely so much on mobility and being active. Like, when I can't do that, I'm gonna have a wake up call. Maybe I'll have to start playing video games 24/7. Yeah, right. Woodland. That's a perfect idea. Oh yeah. So here's the good news. So now I will go to the Ren Fair still. My daughter wants to go. We were actually just talking about it. I was like, perfect. Now I'm actually free. Boy, she would have been mad if I'm like, hey, my daughter wants to go to Ren Fair. I actually would have done that to someone I'm dating. They won't. Probably the only thing I have. Oh, sauce. I will tell you the perfect workout. So yeah. Oh, thanks for the share. Who did that? Nikki. I appreciate it. I think we usually do better on chatting. I think people come by for the hanging out, because I try not to ever miss a comment. The dumbest live streams, I'll tell you. Let me answer this question though. Sauce. Here's the best workout ever. You get a weighted bar, like a 15 kilogram. If that's too heavy, you got to be really careful though, because you'll mess up your shoulders. Even a 5-pound bar, 5 to 30 pounds, and you do this. Wait, I need some. Here. This will be better. Everybody out there, we also hit each other with axes. So you get something with some weight on it. And this is a great workout, I'm telling you. You pretend you're fighting somebody in front and behind you. And you can even do two. You can even do two, like low, high, low, high, low. Oh, I'm sort of low, high, low, high. But anyway, and you kind of spin around a little bit. Freaking awesome workout. And look, my axe here has some hearts. It's all love, you know. I mean, it's a sport. I fought not 8 or 9 days ago. We all beat the crap out of each other. I got a second place in buckler and second place in longsword. And 25 of us, we all went out to this restaurant and ate dinner together after. Just be careful. It's Woodland, when I was trying to change your feed, that exercise video I sent, like the old school with the music, I was doing it in air. It got me a lot of breath. Just be careful, because it can mess up your arms. I do some LARP, but this is more training for beating each other up with steel weapons. Ooh, I lost track of what number we were on. See what happens when we have a good conversation? Yeah, kettlebells are great too. Work it out. I try. Sauce, yeah, that's my recommendation. But be careful of your shoulders. I'm telling you, you can really kind of mess them up if you don't take it slow. Oh yeah. You know what's also great? All right. Does anyone want to go inside? I will show you some other armor stuff. You know, if you do sprints, get the weighted bar and hold it above your head and sprint. You want to sprint? Let's go. Well, someone else other than the one who posed the question, if you want, because I know you want to see it, but do we all want to see it? Take me in. All right, come inside, everybody. Let's go. Here's a close up of the. We're not gonna take these in. Here's these are a little rusty. I'm waiting to clean them up till I replace my thumb. Oh yeah, so my thumb got chopped off in the last 3 seconds of a duel I was in. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. I have an old Victorian house, so maybe you'll like the architecture. I gotta turn some lights on. I don't leave the lights on like in the kitchen when I'm gone. You know what I mean? All right. Just be so lucky. This is what I fight in. My kitchen is a green screen, everybody. But yeah, I have to get this chain put it back. I got hit in the face too much and it busted the chain. See this one? It's hanging here. Boop, boop. Oh, it's actually busted. Someone actually busted the chain. Yeah, I mean, it's no joke. You hit each other as hard as you can. Every 4th or 5th day, everybody, just so you know, we're going to be streaming live in armor. I need to keep my endurance up. Wood on a ceiling. Thanks, everybody. Jimmy lives here. Jimmy, however, is not up. Sometimes Jimmy comes out. And the super fan thing, we got Jimmy, a Jimmy sticker. There's his huge, he's a hamster. I forgot to tell you what he is. People are like, what the hell is Jimmy? When we fight with the team stuff, this is this is my Eastern armor. I don't have this part on here because I'm cleaning it up. Thanks for the likes. Oh, Melissa, thank you, by the way, for that comment. And Courtney also. I put that stained glass window in there a long, long time ago. kind of, yeah, I'm showing everybody a complete map to the interior of the house. But that's fine. All right, everybody, guess what? Here's another helmet that I fight in. Hi. Ugh. But that goes to this armor here in the box. Oh, and just so y'all know, just so y'all don't think I'm a bull sh and ya, competitive ballroom dancer. There's some axes that we. Oh, I owe you a set of 100 as soon as I get out there, and you're in the highlight video. 1 coin gets in the credits for the highlight video. Dance medals. You know, what do you do with all these things after a while? Well, you just start throwing them in a pile. I have like piles and piles of medals and awards, so it's not a joke. Good dancer, good butt kicker. Oh, and guess what, everybody? I don't want to put this one on, but here's my other good helmet. It's fancy. I don't know. Did that help? These are the good live streams. We don't get anything done. This was here when we moved. The one thing that was there when we moved in. I don't know if they forgot to pack it or what. Let me catch up on chat. We went. Yep. We went inside, everybody. It's a Victorian house. So this is where, if you know about that kind of architecture, like they used to put their relatives in here when they passed away to go on like display. It's a display room. The armory is actually like where people used to lay out. I'm gonna catch up on chat. Don't worry. See, like it has these like glass doors and stuff. It might be hard to see because I turned the light out. All right, so yeah, that's and we saw some medals. So you know, I'm not joking that I actually do dance and beat people up and do good at it. I'm 46, and half the people I fight are like in their 20s and 30s. So you think I'm getting too old for this, but that's why we're out here exercising, everybody. I have no clue what number we're on. That's the best kind of live stream. Let me catch up on chat. And oh yeah, is it Chelsea? Chelsea, I owe you a set of 100 for that heart me. Just so you know. Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate that sauce. So I have not built much of my own armor, but I've built the stuff that goes on underneath. Sorry, I did not realize chat was not scrolling. All right, now we owe 200. Nikki, 200. Let me just catch up on chat. I usually do it right away, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is made pre-war Russia. Ooh, that's a big dent. Pre-war Russia. This is titanium, so it's like it's almost weightless. I appreciate it. Like I said, don't anyone ever feel obligated to gift or something. I'm just hitting a dummy in my backyard. I owe you 200 almost immediately for those heart me's. I wasn't realized. I have to catch up on chat. I can dance really well. My partner and I were ranked number 3 in the global circuit for Latin dancing at one point. Guess why we don't dance anymore? Because I asked her to get married and she said no. Twice. That's another story. If you want to hear another story about the dating. I was with her for 6 years. Oh, yes. Ba, ba, ba. Creeper, yo, awesome. Creeper, you got a little vacation from that. Can you get sword twists? You can get sword twists. Yep. Nikki's getting some sword twists. Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm getting so far behind chat. What's up, Kristen? All right. Sorry. I'm getting. There's a mosquito fire on. My thumb is like one of the only parts of my body exposed, and the mosquitoes just happen to find it. Sword twist. Shark Knight. Everybody, Shark Knight. Another fighter. Hey, I have not played Chivalry 2, at least not on console or game. I've been doing it. Yes. Dominic, single again. My recent girlfriend called me a devil and drew a picture of me as a devil minotaur. I figured I should probably not stay with her. Yeah, at least. Well, but she had a crown, so maybe she was implying I'm. Maybe she's implying I'm the king. Oh, I'm gonna get some elf ears. When I did this, I thought elf ears for the Ren Fair. We're gonna tape some elf ears on Bob. Dance skills, yeah. Actually, when I was fighting longsword last Saturday, the guy that I got second place in the gold medal match at the end. You usually go to your corners, but we both came to my corner. We were in there. He's like, man, f you and your ballroom dancing. Cordy, hey, what's up? All right, thank you, Sauce. I owe y'all the sword twist for Nikki. Yeah, right. I ran. All right, here's some sword twists, and then we'll do some extra hits. So, is this like what you mean? Like. I gotta put a glove on or else this thing will give me blisters. I have blisters on top of blisters. Thanks for the follow. Is it Dominic? I was just scrolling real quick. I played Skyrim back in the day. I used to have a YouTube channel for Dark Souls. I had like hundreds of thousands of views. I used to get paid $1,200 a month for Dark Souls videos back in the day. Once the game died, though, it kind of died. All right. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do 100 of those. I thought you meant maybe this kind of stuff, like these kind of sword twists. Maybe with 2 long swords. Ooh, I don't have a whole lot of room here to. But yeah, we could do some of the sword twists like we did earlier. We'll do axe twists. Y'all trying to kill me? We'll do 100 for the heart me. That works too. All right. I will catch up on chat. Sword, right? Not axe. Thanks for hitting that like button behind my back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh! 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I don't know, these count? I can't do this in armor very well. Some of these. 6. Thank you for hitting that like button. Yo! Give me a lot of breath. Were those sword twists alright? Oh! Ellie! Oh. Thank you for that. I owe 300 for Heart Maze. Just so you know, you're in the when I make the highlight video, you're in the credits. It's gonna be a good one. I'm actually it's gonna be a good one where we hold on, breath. I'm gonna catch up on chat in between the sets of 100 that I owe y'all. Don't worry, I will get to everything. Ha! Yeah, hey, boo! Couple donations, blah! Sword, fly away. If you want to hear why I got denied asking to get married twice, y'all let me know. If you want another story, I owe 300 hits on here, and I will catch up on chat. Just you got to be patient on here. I try not to miss comments. Don't ever feel obligated to stick, don't feel obligated like, oh, I gotta wait for this dude now to do his stuff. Don't ever feel obligated to stay. Don't ever feel obligated to anything. Gifts, nothing. Like, just sit. I'm hitting this thing a million times. I have a Discord, by the way, that we just set up. Trying to make it's kind of caught on, you know. I work at a hospital. I've had patients come in and the families be like, doesn't some nurse work here that sword fights? I've now 3 times, I'm holding up 3 fingers in here, not 4, just 3, where I've been live streaming and somebody like, be like, oh, because they're watching it. Isn't that crazy? All right, here we go. First set of 100, and I'll catch up on chat. These are for the heart me's. Yeah, I mean, it's no joke when we hit each other. We hit each other like for real. It's 80. QWERTY! Yeah, it's like... Thanks, Nikki, about the sword spins. Whoa! Those roses are still going. Not today. But one day, when I have all the armor on... The mustache overrode my mustache. One day, we're gonna do... y'all are too kind. It blows my mind. Blows my mind sometimes, you know, that I'm trying to do the spins. I don't have a sword to throw this time. I thank you all. Just so you know, we bought these spotlights with the gifter money from last week. So now we can stream out here at night. I don't have the stupid light on the ground. It's actually like level. It actually blinds me. All right, catching up on chat. Thankfully, we're not doing jumping jacks for roses today. And armor. Very gracious. No joke. Just hitting a dummy in the backyard. The tunic. All right. See now, everybody. Dominic. A tabard, I guess. I appreciate it. Mic dropped. Sword dropped. I need some liquid IV. Yeah. Okay, story time. So we want to hear the story time. All right, I'll tell you how my dance partner and I broke up. As soon as I get to the end. Yo, I don't know. You'll hear why this one did. I think she was coerced to saying no. This shirt. My bad. Gambison. Yeah, tabard over Gambison under the armor. All this stuff ties into it. I'm just like, somewhere in my body, something's tied to it. A little ASMR. Thanks for the follows. This is the day of rest. But I've rested all day. We're at my daughter's horse show till I sat and watched a horse's butt from 7:30 till almost 3 o'clock. Till she rode at 3. I'm sorry if I'm keeping you waiting to catch up on chat. I don't like to miss stuff. Yeah, the girl called me a devil. We'll tell that story again next time if anybody wants to. And thanks, Dominic, for the mustache. I can't believe I'm a freaking C5 streamer. It's just nuts to me. Just hitting dummy. Y'all are too gracious. Like, no joke. Thanks about the spins. 360. Oh, you want to do 360? All right. Coerce. Yes, I'll tell you. Lancelot. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Cat, I get the joke. Lance isn't a popular name today, but in medieval times, you would have heard Lancelot. Thank you for that. Like, no, I'm gonna get some water while we talk. I have no clue what number we're on. I'm supposed to keep an accurate count, but it's not happening today. I do need to write down 100 though that we just did. Oh, we have a very good floor where I work is for a nurse. All right, so here's what happened. Oh man, seriously though, don't anybody feel that you gotta do nothing? I don't know how this app even let me. This app restricts my live stream so much. I appreciate it. And just so you know, I use this money for stuff too. Like Bob, I have a poll going on, but it's just for like people that on my friends list. But we're buying him a new outfit, and I'm using the last week's money on it. All right, here's this. It does this sport. Look up the term Buhurt, B-U-H-U-R-T. Nikki 6, I'm taking your word for it. 226. Confirmed, like a gavel. 226. Heck yeah, Kat. About that. It's a great profession, man. All right, so here's what happened to the dance partner. And then I owe you still 200 hits for the Heartme's. It sounds like story time is more important at the moment. All right. So I had this dance partner, 6 years. She was a doctor, right? I'm a nurse. She was a doctor. I'm not gonna lie, you know, like I kind of like, you know, like she would. Oh man, the good evening, mind blown. I always put the good evening, good mornings. I appreciate it. Man. Boy, if she could see me now, if she could see us now, she'd take me back. No, so check this out. So she's a doctor there, right? And I was attracted to her for a while. She was from Russia. Oh, man, too kind, everybody. I'm telling you. Unworthy. I'm just hitting a dummy, talking about some stories. So ooh, I have not been to Portland. And I appreciate that, Chelsea, like, my gosh, and go like above and beyond anything. No one ever feel like you gotta do something. Don't feel coerced by this app. This app will turn $1 into a penny. They charge you to buy credits. They charge you when you donate them. They charge the people. They take a fraction when you buy it. They take a fraction when you give me a fraction of that fraction. Then when I take that fraction, and a lot of times I donate fractions of that to other people that I follow on their live streams. So those fractions get fractioned even more till the point that $1 becomes a penny. So here's what happens, right? I was seeing we went out for like 6 years. She was like, yeah, and then after we get fractioned, we get taxed. Yeah. So Bob's fancy, yes, Bob's outfit. The poll ends Monday. And there's it's tabard number 4 is what's in the running. So I was a nurse at this hospital. She's a physician. Round all the time. I was always like attracted to her. So she's sitting in this old charting room. So I go sit there and chart. We start talking. Within like a week, you know, we're going on a date, which is great. I'm like a 5 out of 10. I'm bald. You know, I got a bad tooth. I've gotten teeth knocked out in this sport. I had one kind of fixed, and they put like this where it was chipped. They put this like thing on it, and now it's discolored. Years later, I got a tooth knocked out 5 years ago fighting it. Oh, Unk Doom! Man, too kind everybody with the gifts. Don't. So the Goblin Mail on. I don't know about the Goblin Mail. They're after the yeah, right. Yeah, if she could see the balloons from this live stream, she'd take me back. So here's the thing. So, I will show you the moves. Okay, I appreciate it. Halfway to a 7. However, start talking to her. We met. The image is burnt into my brain. She's getting her hair done. She's Russian, so they all like all the Russian friends that do businesses. They like frequent each other's businesses. She's getting her hair done, man. I remember I walked into place. I was like all dressed up. in a different kind of suit, not a suit or armor. I will show you the moves, right? I'm too kind about the 10 out of 10. I walk in, it's raining out. I come inside, and I remember she was standing there, and she had this like kind of like green dress, and she like looked up, and it was like, I will never effing forget that moment. I had an umbrella. We go walking around town. We're just browsing these stores in the evening down in Pittsburgh. What up, Nate? Just in time for another girl failure story. We go, so then we went to dinner, right? Everything was perfect. So I was like, let's go on a trip. So we went to Erie. Oh man, Erie, up north from where we live. It's like a beach. It's a beach, but it's not a beach. If you ever want to take your partner to the beach and you live in Pennsylvania and you can't afford to go to like the coast, go to Erie. It's like the same thing, but it's a lot worse. But it's still cool. Oh yeah, the Highland Games has some cool stuff. What's up, Hotspur? Show the sword. I'll show you the sword while we talk. So here's what happens, right? We dated for like 3 months. She's like, hey, you should, this is my practice sword. She's like, you should try barn dancing. She's like, I already do. This isn't sharp, by the way. I'm like, oh yeah? I was like, I don't know how to dance. I don't even know if I like dance. So I go to a group class with her. Yeah, right. You know, yeah, it's a beach, but it's kind of like not a beach. The waves are this high. This high if it's windy. We went on a trip. I'm talking about this kind of relationship that we were clarifying earlier in the live stream. Everything's good. Being very religious. She's like, I think things are moving too fast. I was like, cool, I'm with it. Like, I'm down. The end goal is I want to get married. I was like, we'll take it slow. So I go to this ballroom dance class with her, right? Oh, if I had a hammer. If only I had a hammer. So we go, so we go. 3 dance classes I took with her, right? Well, I was sitting there at work the one day. That's when it finally kicked in. First dance class, whatever. Second dance class, third dance class. I'm kind of like going over these moves we're doing. I'm like, all right, I'm in. So we end up taking lessons together to the point where we're competing. After 6 years, we were competing at like top level before being pro in like Latin dance. bumping heads. So, oh, we will. We'll do the damage. In the meantime, after the first date, I sent her flowers. She also owned a store. I sent her flowers to the store. Everyone's like, ooh, well, guess who also works there? Ex-husband. Uh-oh. So this dude left her years before, moved to Louisiana, had another family, had kids, was an alcoholic, broke up with them, lived in a car, drove back here, had no job, so to be nice, she hired his employee. So now he knows, like, okay, she's actually seeing somebody for once. Yo, Gray Matter. What's up, Gray Matter? Yeah, yep. So, yeah, everybody, that's why I clarify things. So, the church bells, if you hear them, they sound like they're broken. So we go, 6 years. In the meantime, her ex-husband, who I thought was totally out of the picture, at one point she said, I need to go to therapy with him to get things off my chest from when we got divorced. I was like, cool, whatever. And keep in mind, I told you she's Russian. Important later. We danced in New York City, and then we went to Vegas like the same week. It was crazy. So what happens is, one day he busts into the dance studio. He's like, because we're practicing every day, we practice 2 hours. He's like, you're making her late for our marriage counseling. I was like, marriage counseling. So all this stuff turns up, right? That so this is just going to be a crappy story. I'm just putting too much detail into taking too long. So basically, he left, had another family, divorced, alcoholic, comes back. She hires him as an employee. The whole time, they weren't together or nothing, right? But although she and I were dating, like exclusively. So after all this time, he converts to being Russian Orthodox. He also, I forget, whatever else. So everyone, the Russian Orthodox preacher or minister, plus like her son, plus like the men in the church, all these men that are Russian Orthodox are like, he deserves a second chance, even though this guy did all that stuff. So we're there, and I was like, well, marry me. And she's like, I can't. I'm like, why not? She's like, I have to get married. Like, you know, she's telling me all these guys are, thanks for likes, all these guys are pressuring to get married. I'm like, so what? I was like, you remember when we first were going out, that's my goal. I was like, whatever. We practiced. The next week, I wrote a resume. Like, in my head. Reasons to tell her why she should marry me. Brought it up. I asked her for real. She said no. She had a wedding. They got married on like a Tuesday afternoon. Like, nobody went to it. She never posted a picture online about it. Never saw her again. We went to practice foxtrot. Dude, I was like tripping over her feet. I was so out of it. Is this, if anyone hates the stories, and I know some people are like, hit the frickin' dummy. So yeah, wow, isn't that crazy? Modern day, yeah, bro, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, thank you. That is taking a while. I realized halfway through it, I could be talking way too. The TLDR, she's Russian Orthodox, and all the men pressured her into getting remarried to this guy who had a family and divorced her. Well, the stories come up as things go on. 268. I think Nikki said we write 268 on here. Just so everybody knows, I was planning on streaming till 9, and then I'm gonna take a break to go eat dinner, and I'm gonna be back on tonight, but probably in some shorts or something. Sometimes I stream without a shirt on, but TikTok hates when I do that. Yo, thanks. I appreciate the gifts. Like I deep down inside feel unworthy of gifts. No pity story. I'm just telling you. We got a set of 268 to do here. TikTok hates the shirtless live streams. So last time I streamed without a shirt on, I wore a top hat. I figured I could fool the algorithm, and I did. I didn't get restricted. I had pants, no shirt, top hat, and a bow tie. But the thing is, I think it counted the top hat as more clothes. So although it was a hat that stuck up to here, do you know, it kind of put it, okay, that's a third of his body, okay, more than 50%'s covered. We won't restrict him today. Yeah, once in a while you'll catch me. I've done live streams on here and just like my athletic supporter. Not for the views, but because it's 95 degrees out. Gray Matter, it's good to see. Hey everybody, Gray Matter and I go back, like way back. On TikTok, I mean. The technique and tea. Okay, well let's do some, I owe you 200, 200 on the dummy. For the heart me's. Gray Matter, I'm gonna freeze, y'all can keep chatting, just so you know, I'm just freezing it right there for a moment. Did I show up on your For You page today? Because I'm constantly dealing with, my uploads get like restricted all the time. And it's because I'm hitting the dummy. Alright, I'm gonna hit it real quick. And I'm gonna talk with y'all after I hit it real quick. I owe 200. Thanks for that like button. I'm choking off the dust from my head kick. Thanks for the share. That should be 100. Let me just tilt this so we can see Bob. I will catch up on chat in one moment. That was one of the Heart Me sets. Here comes another. sort of go popular. Thank you for that. Ugh. That should be close. If not, I've had plenty today that we didn't write down. Here's how we keep track of those. 268 plus 400, 668. I've done more than that, I believe. Like I said, I'm 46. I'm fighting people all the time. They're in like 20s and 30s. I gotta stay active or else I get wrecked. Yo! Oh! Jabroni, if you're still here, what's up? And Hotspur, it's good seeing you again today, too. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Weird, because there was a time back when we were in like the days of the 40s where I was hitting like, I was averaging 120 people, like concurrent viewers, and it's fallen off. I think it's because they hate this content, unfortunately, but what can you do? I uploaded my last fights from Saturday, 5 tries to get it to pass without being flagged. I had to take out the hardest hits. I had to put a disclaimer. You know, we're professionals under close supervision. Let me turn this light on here. God. I need to go behind it. I can't see. All right. We need to reposition the lights. I told you that thing made me go blind. Oh, come on. I think I'm the only person that's hitting a dummy on the For You page. It's not, so, oh, Red Rum, it's not, we do fight at Ren fairs. Creeper, what's up? Welcome back. Not every Ren fair. It's like full contact. And thanks about the sound of metal. Wait till I have all my armor on for one of these. It'll sound a little bit. Is that Featherfall that just tuned in? It is Feather. Feather, I'm not doing the jumping jacks for roses today. What's up, Featherfall? The sound of the metal? Oh, so check this out, everybody. It's like it's no joke. I mean, you know, we hit each other like as hard as you can. Armor works really well. Thanks. Oh, yo, Gray Matter. Thank you. Oh, my endurance is like great. I do this and then I go fight people and I do it again at night because when I don't have a life after when I'm back to being single, it's back to hitting Bob. Featherfall, too kind. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, Cavalero, I owe you a set. We're on a delay for the Heart Maze. I need to catch Bunchette. What's up, Cavalero? Just so we know, we're making a cool highlight video where everybody's names are gonna scroll by. The ones where I just post a total. Oh my gosh, Featherfall, 200 now. 200 hits on our friend. The ones where I just post the total at the bottom sometimes don't do well. The ones where I put like the kind of medieval church gothic chanting sounds in the background do a little better. Like I said, I don't care about the views on the uploads. More of a live streamer. Oh man, I appreciate it, Feather. Despite not doing jumping jacks. Whenever we have, what's up? Whenever we have all the armor on next time, which is gonna be, this is surprise armor day. I just wanted to get a workout with my arms. We're gonna do 200 for y'all. Let me just, I lost my beaver buzz. Where's, oh, it's just behind this. All right, set a 200 for the Heart Maze. This is not paid advertisement. I don't drink too much stuff, I guess. Feather. Ooh, but it is made in Canada. Beaver Buzz. Woodland Realm, welcome back if you're there again. The great thing about it gives you a little notification when any of your friends drop by. I think people log into TikTok. Now that you've watched this enough, what'll happen is you'll log into TikTok and it'll say so-and-so they'll put you right into the live stream. We don't live stream at the same time every day, but I'm usually on about this time, or else I'm on really early. This whole week is going to be early morning, just so we know, because I work at night. I'm working a bunch of days at night. So live streams this week are going to be around 8 a.m., like 8 to 10 a.m., and then if I can wake up before work and get a little bit more in from 4 to 6, and that's it for the week, for most of the week, because I'm working at night. Oh, Cavalier, I'm glad that the live's looking better. Steve, yeah, oh, yeah. I know the people that fight at that Ren Fair there. I do want to go and fight at that Ren Fair. The whole garb. Alright, so this armor, thank God I was working a lot of overtime. It was, believe it or not, $5,000 for this whole set. That includes the legs, everything, helmet, but it's titanium, so it's really light. My armor that I fight multiple people with weighs 115 pounds, and it's steel, and it was $2,400. But armor lasts a long time. The startup cost is ridiculous, and there's people out there that sell stuff for the sport that isn't for the sport, that won't pass. So it's not very consumer friendly in multiple ways. But armor lasts a long time. Thanks for hitting that like button. Armor lasts a long time. My original set of armor, I still fight in it. I'm going to fight in it in October. And it's still in one piece, except for one plate I had to replace. Featherfall. Shadow from the USA. Why am I boo hurt fight? I love the physical aspect of it. I love hitting people and getting hit. It's kind of like I don't know if I even should say the terms. But you know, you dish out pain, receive pain. Both are enjoyable in a sport. Boo the Hurt, what's up? Man, sorry I missed when you first tuned in. I'm reading all the comments. I'm just getting... Shadow, I'm sorry. I'm catching up to him. There's so many. I'm sorry, Shadow. And this is not for the Civil War, unfortunately. This is for the eventual... yeah, World War III, perhaps. I'm not on a display name. I'm not on a spectrum yet. Another couple concussions, and I guarantee you I will be. I'm on 4 concussions in this sport, at least. Probably one more will put me out, like, over the spectrum. Consensual violence, yes! Yep, I totally agree. What? And one more concussion. What's up? Parker! Parker! Sorry, the other day it was on, like, subscriber-only chat. I got your message since then, man. It's good to see you, Parker. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah, one more concussion, and I will be on some kind of other spectrum. Probably not the one you're thinking, but it'll be one of some sort. I owe 200 hits for the Heartme's. This is a great live stream because I'm not even getting any hits in. Just so we know, around 9 o'clock, I need to go eat something, or I'm going to die. I don't know, but even just saying that sentence, it would probably get me restricted. The D word. I'm gonna catch up on chat. Let me get 200 in here for the Heartme's. And then I gotta set this spotlight up again. Thanks for hitting that like button. Catch up on chat right after this next set. I will turn the spotlight on right after the next set too. I will move it so I don't blind myself like I did a little bit ago. Alright, another 100. That's 50. Woo! Ah, that was a bad kick. That's about 90. I could have been a couple short. But like, there's a bunch I didn't even write down today. Yo, there we go. Let's get the spotlight on. Then I'm going to catch up on chat. Because the worst thing is people tuning in to live stream where it's really dark. Alright. Woo, that's bright. Oh, that's way too bright. Let me move this back. I will catch up on chat right after we get this lighting situation fixed. That's a little better. Alright. And Boo the Hurt, what's up? I'm going to catch up on chat right now. Wow, we're not getting anything done. 868. But that's good. Like I said, the best live streams don't get anything done. Alright. Oh my god, 49 new messages. We're gonna... Now that the light's on, you can see I look 46 now. I went from that 6.58 probably down to 4.58. Let's see. Parker, yo, good to see ya. What's up there? Water. Check. There's a lot of water bottles that haven't gone into the earth because I keep refilling these things. Nacho, thanks for the follow. If you're there, and what's up? Oh, damage. More damage. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk while I hit it. The next couple cents. Oh, gotcha, Boo. Hey, I'm glad. And thanks for smashing the like button, man. That's crazy. Alright, good. Hotspur. I think, though, we need the light on because it's going to get dark. Oh. Alright, so if we're going to... Mustard. We'll do one like we're fighting medieval times. I will... Oh, Crusaders is here. Sorry, bro. I didn't see it first right when you showed up. Ah. Well, it's... I don't know. I don't dye my beard all the time. It isn't dyed right now. A lot of times I do. That feather fall... Woodland feather? Thank you for reminding me. Crusaders is uploading some content now, Boo the Hurt. And everybody else making the journey, man. Fighting polearm. Crusaders was. I sound like Yoda right now. Fighting polearm Crusaders was. Alright, so if we're going to fight some of like medieval. The sport I do is bonk, bonk, bonk. Feather fall. The sport I do is bonk, bonk, whack, whack. There's no stabbing, right? So if you're going to fight like medieval, this is how you do it. It's not very exciting at all. Check this out. If we all... Alright, if you're fighting someone who has armor, Featherfall, thanks for the repost. And thanks, Woodland Realm. Woodland, dude, not to say that numbers are everything, but Woodland, your freaking popular is I don't want to swear. You're very I like the support for someone like of your prestige is humbling. Here's why medieval fights are boring. If you're both in armor, check this out. Let me move this back a little bit because we're gonna have a demo. We're gonna have a demonstration, everybody. All right. Medieval fighting. We're both in armor. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. If you're lucky, you could get up like under a plate, like in the neck or something. Maybe you're lucky and you could... I can't even do it. You know, up here, right? This is what the fight breaks down into. Just a bunch of this. And I've done it, where you're just poking and you're trying to get at the soft spots in the armor. You might hit like this. You might take your sword this way and hit them like that. But for the most part, you're digging around to get into the soft spots of the armor. You might get into a grapple and punch a little bit. I somehow untied my pants while I was swinging this around. And you might be doing some stuff like this, and then you'll throw your sword down, and you'll grab your dagger, and you're just doing this. That's what medieval fights are. Nothing like the movies. Oh, Nacho. I'm a stay true to the rule of the channel. I'm doing 100 hits for you right away, and then I'll catch up on chat. That's the rule around here, everybody. I try to. Man, that light's bright. I try to stick with it. 100 hits. Once the heart me pops. Once you pop my heart me for the day. All right, here we go. Yeah, medieval fighting would have just evolved into this. I'm trying to get my sword under your neck. I'm trying to smack you with this sword. It doesn't do anything, so I better grab it, and we're gonna start doing stuff like this. Stab you in the groin. Thank you, Nacho. Whoa, I kind of whiffed on that one because I looked at chat. There's 100. I won't count that last one because I kind of whiffed. And thanks for hitting that like button while I'm not looking. I saw that at the corner of my eye. Feather. No, did someone say leave Bob? Oh, yeah. This is my coach. He signs the waiver. He tells me he's brainwashed me into hitting him 1,000,000 times. I can't resist his call. Like a siren of the sea. Like a siren of the sea. I follow his call to the depths of 1,000,000. I just make this stuff up as I'm talking. Who sent that? Oh! Featherfall. Oh. Y'all are too gracious. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to try and get some in. We're going to try and hit this dummy. Oh, Cider, what up? Thanks for hitting that like again, Dominic. I appreciate it. This is basically what it is all the time. And after we hit 1,000,000, we're going to have to figure out something to do, which I'm going to need everybody's ideas as we get close to 1,000,000. I'm not going to hit this every day of my life. But we will. I do have a schedule to follow. Woodland. I do have a schedule to follow, though, where I'm going to be hitting this dummy at least a couple times a week throughout my life to stay in shape. But what will we do when we hit 1,000,000? You know? What are the lives going to devolve into or elevate into? Cheers, everybody for being here in Woodland. Here's what we're going to do. I like to do these once in a while because sometimes people tune in. So thanks for the watch time, everybody who I'm about to just do a shout out. Don't feel obligated to chat, hit the like, nothing. Just because you're putting in the watch time. Woodland, Featherfall, Dominic. Oh, Dysfunction's still here. And Nacho, Parker Ming, Type Reveal, The Fam Dad, Mary Moon, Ant, Santana, Anthony, Beast from the East, and there's someone whose name doesn't show up. Or just if you're anonymously watching, I appreciate the watch time. I hope to just like make your day better, or I hope to not make your day worse. For the year, I don't know, because I started this midway. I used to do sets of like 4,800 every 4 days. Now I do them every day, but not that many. We're on day 98, 265,000. This isn't day 98 in a row, just so you know. This is day 98 since we first started. I've had a bunch of days off. So if I wouldn't be on here tomorrow, And then again, the next day it'd be a day 100. You know what I mean? Like, we don't just say, it's easier to keep track. I need to hit it in a year or less for it to count. Thanks for, oh, NZ, like New Zealand? For real? K-Fom. Thanks for the follow, too. Archangel. Alright. And if anybody wants to know, you can always click up. If you're like, what in the heck does this guy do, though? I do fight in armor, and you can see I have a couple pinned videos on my profile. I think one's like half dancing video, but the other one's like cage matches in our team fight, and we fought at Arnold Schwarzenegger's fitness event. I FaceTimed Arnold with my helmet on. It was great. Neither of us could understand each other. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh yes, thank you. I'm trying. We're actually behind schedule, but we're catching up. Tonight, we're streaming a lot tonight, just for the numbers. Yeah, Beast, thank you for the follow. So yeah, so you want to hear about that, right? So at the Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you never heard of it, he has this thing called the Arnold Classic, where it's a bodybuilding competition. It's one of the most prestigious in probably in the world, right? And Gray Matter, it's not like the Olympia, but it's almost, right? Huge event, and it's all sporting stuff and fitness stuff. And we fought there 3 years. I fought every year that we did the medieval fighting at the Arnold. The first year, so me and my buddy Greg, we were going in to fight. We're the first fight of the day. The beat each other up fights, like 5-on-5. We're the last two to go in, and this guy comes up. I'm in like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Oh, Phoebes, thanks for the follow. This guy comes out. Crusaders. Oh, Crusaders. If you don't, just Crusaders. If you can ask again, it's gonna be so lost in the chat. I'll see it this time. Me and Greg are going in, and they call it a list in the ring. This guy comes up on my shoulder. Boy, that's a wicked shadow. He's like, hey, someone wants to talk to you. I have a helmet on. Greg has the worst helmet on because he only has an eye slot. And we turn around, and this guy sticks his phone in our face with Arnold Schwarzenegger on FaceTime. And he goes, it's Arnold. And we're both like, Arnold! It's even worse for him because you can't hear what he's saying out of his helmet. And I was like, Arnold, and he's like, hey guys. He's like, oh, I've been looking forward to the medieval fight. And we're just like, and this guy's shoving Arnold's thing, you know, like right in my face in the helmet, and then in Greg's saying, like, dude, neither of us knew what each other. It was so loud. Arnold is just looking like this, like, while he's talking, but it's hilarious. Crusaders were doing all right though. HEMA Club, average. HEMA definitely counts for. I will show you. Let me get a set of 100 in here. And let me get a set of 100 so we actually get a little bit more done. And I will show you some HEMA moves. And then I can catch up on chat in the meantime. Tin Man, what's up? Man, those shadows are like, that's a huge shadow. These lights I bought are kind of like over the top. That should be about 40. And I actually do kick my legs around stuff. I do it as a distraction sometimes. I'll be like, bah, bah, bah. I will show you some HEMA moves that transfer over to Boo Hurt. Any sword fighting activities are going to translate to Boo Hurt in some way or another. If you think about it, Boo Hurt, this could be a broomstick for all that they care. It's just hitting. There's no real technique to Boo Hurt. There is, but I mean, as far as sword play, there kind of isn't. Let me do like 20 more, and I'll show you some good HEMA tricks though that do come in handy. Oh, Jeremy, we owe Jeremy 100. Rules of the channel. Right after this, I owe Jeremy 100. Then I'll catch up on chat. So bear with me for 1 second. What's up, Jeremy? All right, here we go. This is a heart me set for Jeremy. It's 25. 50. 60. Thanks for hitting that like button. 80. All right, that's like, that should be 200. Let me show you what helps from HEMA. Starting with longsword. All right. As we know, the LARPing I do is out around Pennsylvania, Western PA. Yeah. Oh, Jeremy, couldn't be any better. You're better off than I am. Well, and Febreze again. Sorry, I was in the middle of a set. The required 99. No, what? Why did I say 99? The required 100 hits for the heart maze. All right, so HEMA. Aha. Woodland. Woodland helps me out a lot on this journey. Not to discredit any other help I've had. All right, yes, footwork. I don't have footwork, just so everybody knows. I don't do footwork. I jump and I hop. You can watch my videos. I shuffle my feet and I jump around and I skip around and I hop around. That's what works for me. I hop. So, oh, nice. Heck yeah, man. I'm glad the Iron Stags and y'all are getting it in. A rough Jeremy, man. I'm sorry it's a rough day. I hope it gets a little better being here. For as much as it can be better for being in this live stream. Woodland, I can't believe... Featherfall, Woodland, Jeremy, Unk was here. Gray Matter, like everybody who came by today. Crusaders, like... Bro, that makes my day. If it means anything, y'all being here makes my day. I actually don't... I'm 100 days in. It's such a habit. If I don't do this and talk with y'all, I feel bad. Yo, and Maestro. What's up? Here's some HEMA stuff that comes in handy. We have 200 to write down on the whiteboard. And we need to hydrate before I start getting yelled at about that. Is that James? It is. James, I recognize you before I read your name. Without my glasses, I could still see it was you. Thanks for hitting that like button. All right. We all know HEMA is first to a hit. Like, ha, I win. That's why I like Boo Hurt, because we get to do it for a time limit, right? So with HEMA, man, this light makes it like a freaking crest, like a solar eclipse of my face. Like, it's so weird. It looks like I'm missing half of my face. Anyways, HEMA, first hit wins. Thanks for the likes. I don't think storm. I hope not a storm. Just fire probably. Everybody knows the storm. Nikki, still. Nikki, what's up? And Nikki, as I was calling out people's names of people who've been here for a while today, check this out. HEMA. Thanks for that share. Oh, yeah. Where's the other half of my face, everybody? So HEMA, if anyone doesn't know what HEMA is, it's right, historical European martial arts. Isn't it weird how my mouth, though, kind of overlaps the solar eclipse of my face? Well, anyway, so, as I was saying, HEMA is the first hit. So this is how you win. I win. Clang, clang, clang. I win. Tap you in the hand. I win. Okay. Also, HEMA is so much about this. Poke, poke, poke. You know, first, aha, I win. Doesn't matter so much, but I'll tell you why I'm talking about the one-hit things. Because HEMA will get in the habit of one hit. Jeremy, thank you, Jeremy. As everything is ending in the world around us with these sirens, I'm determined to explain to you a few things. Man, what is it? Do people not move out of the way of these trucks? Why is he on the horn so much? You don't want to get into the habit. Anchor Beard! You don't want to get into the habit, though, of like, okay, I'm looking for the perfect hit. Because in Boo Hurt, it's no perfect hit. It is multiple hits. Okay, so that's the first thing. Do HEMA. Remember, it's a little bit different because you'll get in the mindset of like Crusaders are saying, it's great for the footwork, but you're doing it all in more of a linear form. Boo Hurt, you're all over the place. HEMA is a lot more footwork, back and forth, and you're looking for the perfect hit, the perfect stab. Totally different mindset. Always keep in mind for Boo Hurt, you're not looking for perfection. Far from it. You're looking for just, there's an opening, whack, opening, whack, opening, whack. If you're fighting multiple people, I'm hitting you, which you don't do in HEMA. I'm taking advantage of smashing people with their backs turned. Oh, yo, Anchor Beard with the stickers. Wow, what's up? I'm back. Hey, chat. Good mechanics. HEMA will teach you mechanics. Like a good strike is offside. Like this. You step offline. You step offline. Okay, they block it. Well, now, you know, all these things like that. There's no stabbing in HEMA. You can attack weapons. If someone's holding their sword out here, I love starting at a guard like this. In Boo Hurt, you can't even hold your sword towards somebody. It's got to be off center. I love smacking a sword out of the way and following up with my first strike. HEMA's great for the contact experience, learning forms, the footwork, but in all, Boo Hurt doesn't care about footwork. Boo Hurt doesn't care about form. Boo Hurt is a minute. Boo Hurt is like the least historical format. Yeah. And if you're fighting in armor for 60 seconds, half the time I don't even guard myself. I try to block. I do try to block. If you watch any of my highlight videos from my actual fights, like I do actually block and stuff and look for those perfect openings. But when I'm swinging for the opening, I'm getting hit a lot of times in return. You're trying to win by one more point. Preferably 3 more points in case the judges can't count. If that makes sense. They score by, there's different formats. So, let me make sure I miss anything else here. Oh, no. Crusaders, I just read that. What were we laughing at Woodland? I kind of, oh yeah, what is up? The world's ending all around me on my end, on my end of the camera. Now there's police. There go the police, everybody. So, alright, and thanks for hitting that like button this whole time. Like it, much appreciated, everybody. We're gonna hydrate, don't forget, we're gonna write down 200. Boo Hurt cares about this. Okay. About, at least probably about this hard. And you don't have to go like this. About this hard. And at least probably this far back. There's 3 points. Not this. They'll say you didn't bring your sword back enough. That's why I like to usually alternate this side, that side. This side, maybe that to throw him off. Because I'm bringing my sword back to swing it around here. Does not count. Does count. I don't have to have any kind of footwork at all. You know what I mean? Boo Hurt's a little different. Weapon strikes count for the scores. Some leagues, a lot the Boo Hurt International, I actually kind of like stand square. I don't even stand with 1 foot back. I a lot of times stand square, and I will hit, and I will move my body side to side and up and down and stuff like that. Because I'm not worried about getting pushed. You can't push, you can't kick, you can't punch in the duels in Boo Hurt International. In IMCF, you can punch, you can kick. Totally different rule set. But both leagues, the way to score is the weapon strike. Boo Hurt International lets you do it one. I love to hit people from way back here with one hand. The MMA format is judged more like an MMA. Toast. OG Toast. What's up, man? The MMA format's judged a little different because then punches, kicks, throwing people on the. You can fight on the ground. Maestro knows about that. Yeah. What about the axe? Hey, OG, I hope you're doing good today. Let me catch up on chat. Somebody send about an axe. An axe. An axe. An axe. I do. Anchor, let's use an axe for this next set. I have one out here. Let's write this down. We're not getting almost fell over. We're not getting anything done today, everybody. That means it's a great broadcast. Oh, guys, I totally forgot. Sundays are supposed to be subscriber only. So good thing. I'm glad it wasn't today, actually, because everybody came. No one would be able to talk. That wasn't. Yeah. Good thing I forgot today. Just so we know, in the future, Thursdays, Sundays are supposed to be super fan only. Try and make it worth it for the super fans. Oh, Anchorbeard, set of 100 for you. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone else's heart me. Anchorbeard's gonna make me stop talking for a second, and then I will get the axe out, and then I will catch up on chat. Then I will hydrate. Right? I got enough water in me to do a set. This light makes it so bright. Thank you, Anchorbeard. Toast and Crusaders. You both have a better day. Every day better than the next. Or the previous, I mean. That's 100. Let me write that down. Let's drink some water. Let's get out the axe. We've only done. I've been on since like 6. In 2 hours we've done 1,200. But we've done something. That's all that counts. Like I said, we're streaming till 9. At 9, I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings by myself. Courtney would know why I'm... Uh-oh! Click. Alright, the rule of the channel. 100 right away. Courtney knows. Nikki knows. Jeremy, OG Toast knows. That I'm gonna go eat dinner by myself at Buffalo Wild Wings. My favorite spot to eat by myself. Alright, 100 for Click. Hey, thanks for the heart me. Just so you know, that all gets you in the credits for today. The highlight video for this will be uploaded tomorrow, by the way. Alright, here we go. Another 100. Did I write down the last 100? I did, right? Mmm. Yo, oh, the battery's gonna die. That was pretty cool. Oh man. Whoa. I'm gonna sprain my ankle getting up to chat. Oh man, that was right. B-dubs is great. Who? It's not telling me who sent that. Don't send another. I'm just saying who, or if you. Sunday Bowl. Oh, click. My bad. Featherfall again. What's up again? That Sunday Bowl was pretty crazy. That was a neat animation. I didn't know if I was supposed to like. The spoon looked like it was getting close to my mouth. Featherfall. I need to plug this in because I also realized as the Sunday popped up. Good thing. That was perfect timing. Do you know why? That was serendipitous, or whatever you'd call it, because the low battery light warning came on, and I would not have seen it if y'all didn't have that Sunday. In a way, that actually saved a live stream. I don't know what that bug was down there in the ground. Gojo, what's up? Maestro again, what's up? Gojo, thanks for the follow. Some bug like just flapped its wings below me. big wings by the sound of it. We know another person online. What the hell is that? Get out of here, man. What the fuck? That thing's got a wingspan on it like this. Oh, man. This spotlight's attracting it. Alright. I got armor on. I'm a man. I catch bats in my house with my fencing mask in my underwear. I can deal with a bug like this. I get bats in my house, everybody. I just throw them back outside. Funny enough, I just... Too kind, too kind. Funny enough, I just was... while I was at that horse show... Oh my God. Y'all, too gracious people here. I tell you what. Is this thing plugged in? Something's wrong with the charger. What is that bug? Oh my God. Alright. The sparks, too. Anchor beard. Oh! What was that? It didn't... Oh! Click. I even forget if we wrote that down. We're going to read another 100 for Click and Anchor Beard. Said 200. I need to find out why this is not charging. Without dying from that huge bug. Did you hear that? That was a bug's wings, everybody. Yeah. Alright, it's charging. Live stream saved. Man, don't anyone ever feel obligated to donate nothing. I'm trying to give back like we're ordering Bob an outfit this week, a new outfit with gifter money. Thanks for smashing that like button continuously too. I will catch up on chat in 1 second. Oh gee, you could hear that? It probably loves this new light we got. Set of 200. Oh, Courtney. Oh, so here's the thing. So, we're going to. Not with that axe. I didn't show everybody that when we were inside with my sharp axe. My big long axe. So, on the 1 millionth hit, the 1 millionth hit is going to be with a sharp sword. Or axe or something. And the whole rest of the stream, we're going to be hitting Bob with sharps. Meaning sharp swords and and axes and things. For the grand finale. Click. I'm redoing your heart me thing because I don't even know if I wrote it down. Just so you know, I'm gonna hold chat up right there so I don't get too far behind. Let me get set of 200, and I will catch up on chat. Because I also have to hit this dummy a million times, and if I don't get a couple sets in, well, we're never gonna get there. And I don't want to miss anybody's chat, so just please forgive me while I do a couple hits on here. 200. Probably not super duper because we'll see. All right, let's go. And then we'll get the axe out. That's 70. It's 100. All right, just roll right into the next set. Oh, kicking up dust. It's about 180. I always do that for the last hit. As I look at chat. Alright, 200. Let me write that down. Let me get these gloves off. I have not heard that bug leave the vicinity. It's probably just waiting. Wow. That light is so bright. All right. Just bent my fingernail back on the whiteboard. Thanks for the likes. That's the second time. What was the other thing I got hurt doing today? I don't remember. 1468 for the day, which puts us at not very close to 300,000, but we're getting there. All right, catch up on chat. My bad. I'm trying to it's hard to multitask sometimes. Woodland knows. Yeah, Woodland. I tried to I was like, I was trying to survive in Woodland Realms chat. I felt like I was treading water in the deep end with a in my armor, pulling me down. Hard. I can't imagine how hard it is to survive like that. While we can, I try and be able to catch up with everybody, though. A dragon, slay it. A dragon in the form of a man. He has a dragon's heart. And on a millionth hit, we're going to put a sword right through it. And we'll see how fast TikTok bans me for running a sword through Bob. Actually, I don't know if I can because there's plastic in the middle, like hard plastic. But either way, we're going to try. No, that thing had hard wings, like not a moth. It had like the, what do you call a thing on the outside? The encasing. It had some kind of beetle wings. Mothra, yeah. Mothman. It could be Mothman. Or woman. Catch up on chat, catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I hope no one ever feels neglected because they tuned in and I missed their comment. If I ever see anyone new, like Carol, thanks for the follow. If I see someone left a comment and then it looks like they left, I usually try and send a message like, hey, sorry, I missed you, I was busy. The axe... Okay, Anchor, I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'm going to learn the Kung Fu Hustle axe dance for next time. Give me 1 or 2 days to learn it. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up on chat there. Oh, Carol, still here, hopefully. Oh, Sunbro, I'm catching up chat. Crusaders again. Wait, what happened, What happened, a spin hit. Maestro, we'll do a spin hit for ya. Crusaders, what's that about? What? Oh no, I missed a bad comment. What? Well, don't repeat it. We don't want to get in trouble. Next level. Yeah, it is like next... It's like above next level. Oh, hey everybody. And OG Toast is a craftsman. Tell you what. What are you working on with that canvas? See, like, Yaki, if you're there, I hope that you're doing good too. Hopefully I caught you before you tune out. Old Army Wall. Nice. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's some canvas, all right. Did I write those sets down? I think I did. You know what I love about these bottles? Battle damage. Like, look, it has a dent in it already. This dent was from falling off the live stream the other day. I don't know what happened to this one. I don't need no Stanley or Yeti thing. I just use 249 aluminum, whatchamacallit. Oh, Crusade, was that this? I'll tell people not to do it again. I don't remember saying it in this chat. Mind blown, because I could have, but I don't remember. I was talking about an avatar. I think I was talking about an avatar. Someone's screen picture, which I don't trip over. You know, we're all talking, and they seem like a decent person. You know what I mean? Like, it was a picture, I believe. It's a it's a picture that could trigger people in chat. And for the good, just saying it, for the good of the world, someone could be a very decent person, but if something like triggers half of the chat or people, and if someone would have mentioned it when I brought it up, I probably would have done something about it. But since nobody did, and we're all getting along, I have not mentioned it again. If that's what you're talking about. For the good of the world, sometimes someone has to go down, even if they're a good person. Do you know what I mean? They could be like a father of 3. They could have their kids. Oh, everybody, that's Jimmy the hamster. Jimmy's our rescue hamster. OG Toast. They could be like the best father in the world. They could have their 3 kids in 8th grade at an 8th grade reading level, maybe even 10th grade reading level. Donate to charity, all this stuff. But if they got a picture that other people could find offensive, if anyone else would have been like, it's too late now. Everybody had their chance. But if somebody was like, hey, like, we don't like that. And I don't even know if that was what it was. I'm not even bringing it up again. Crusaders, I think that's what we're talking about. But sometimes, that's how it would have been. We need to I owe Maestro. Oh, no, Woodland. Well, welcome back to the I fall out of the chat often. I'm not wearing a cap, but it looks like it. Looks like I have a white shower cap on. Oh, man, look at that. I got a suntan today. I was sitting outside watching my daughter's horse for 8 hours till she got to ride it. I got suntanned. I don't know the Franciscan bearded single-hander. Thanks, Woodland, for liking the live again. Oh. So I got these new lights with the TikTok money from last week. So if I stay just like this, it looks like half, but my mouth can kind of transverse to the other side. You know what I'm saying? My mouth is on the dark side of the moon right here. It makes such a weird shadow with my lips, doesn't it? Yep. Is anybody as old as me? Yep. Yep. Does anybody out there know what the hell I'm talking about right now? Ooh, this moth. I gotta save my beaver buzz because I'm gonna be drinking Mountain Dew at Buffalo Wild Wings. You do! I knew you would, and I knew you would. Yep. Yep. If you don't know what that is, we're not explaining it. We're just in the know. Yeah. We understand. Anchorbeard, I'm gonna get the axe for you. There was something else I think I promised to do. I don't know anymore. Yeah, the shadow. So these lights are like overkill. So I used to stream outside with this little light that would sit on the ground. And I don't know about the night thing, Maestro. I'm gonna give you a spin move with this axe, though. We're gonna try some spin moves. Where's the axe? There it is. All right. So I might have. Was there something else I was supposed to do for somebody? I remember axe and spin. Can't unsee. Oh, right, yeah. So I used to stream outside with this little tiny halogen light on the ground, and it would cast a shadow up. So I went to buy a new one, and I was like, because seriously, I had and like I said, I'm just hitting dummy backyard. Don't ever feel like you got to gift something, but they were like, I had a lot of gifts, so I actually spent all of it on these. It's a dual. Like, I mean, I'm gonna blind y'all for a second. This is what I'm dealing with. Like, oh my God, there's 2 of them. I only have one of them on. If you were here earlier, you saw me blind myself when I turned it on right in my face. Yeah, a ring. I should. The ring light. Well, what did I do? I went and bought 2 super strobe lights. So yeah, I was saying the shadows are wicked. Is it bad though? I think it lights. It's almost like we're out in the sun. I've never really done any spin moves with axes, but we're going to try a couple. So, I fought with a greatsword before. What's up again? Welcome back, Toast. Okay, good. I'm glad you like. Thankfully. Thankfully. Alright, so check this out. Whenever I fought with a greatsword, right, I found with something at range is to... And I don't know, OG Toast, if you're there, I think we talked about this before. Oh, and Dane axes are great. So this is my axe with some hearts cut into it. So, hearts, just like those hearts down there. So, when I'm swinging from range with something heavy, this isn't that heavy, but if I'm going to try this for the spin move, though, to set it up. I find that if you miss... Alright, we can see. If you miss the first time, on purpose, from out of range, So I would come around like this, so that the next one is right on target. Because these axes can be really heavy, right? So check this. 360 lighting would be. Oh, yo, you're right. I should get another bulb for that old. Dude, genius. Can you even see my? I gotta do it on this side because this is the dark side of the moon. Crusaders, and if you're out there, I meant to ask. Did you type something I missed? Homemade axe. You can do a homemade axe. Homemade axes are one of the easiest things to make for this sport. But I found for something very heavy, like a very heavy axe, if I was fighting, if you're fighting teams, you're just out there doing all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But if you're fighting one-on-one and you really want to light somebody up, I think missing the first time, yeah, if you have the room to do it. And I think for the spin moves, I'm going to try for Maestro. I think that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, so it's just picture something being very heavy, very far away from your hands. Hard to pick up. Hard to get moving. See how hard this is? Well, this isn't that hard. Because it's already swinging around, I get that momentum. Do you know what I mean? I would probably keep both hands on it. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple swings in with the... Yo, good. Oh, Crusaders, I was just saying, did I mean to say... We talked about what you asked earlier. I just making sure. Did we cover all that? Yeah. The first, if you miss, thanks for that like button. The first time you miss, so the second time is really hard. And Crusaders, everybody. OG and everybody. Crusaders got some dual footage up. Really good with polearms. We're just starting with polearms. And Crusaders is perfect time in your life if you do stick with this. By the time you're my age, you'll be a freaking master. Alright, let's try and get a couple spins in here. Alright, a regular spin. I don't know if I was too close. I hit him with the shaft. Look at the dust. Maestro, I like this idea. I don't know if I can do a ton of them. Yeah, I would swear to you, I just thought the same thing. Don't hit the camera. If I hit the camera, we're out of business for a couple days for live streaming. Oh, you're right. Well, I have it aimed so it doesn't aim at the house next door, and there's enough trees here that it kind of breaks it up. Woodland, thanks. I think we gotta get the time. I also don't want to. This axe will wreck Bob though, so I usually don't hit him full force with it. What time is it? We got 50 minutes to kill everybody. Let me get a couple in for Maestro. I want to get a. I'm gonna do a couple more. I want to try and make sure I hit the axe. I have to judge the range. I use this axe a lot, so I should know. I know my range is like right here. I don't know. Woodland. That was a bad spin. I almost fell on my butt. Thank you for that. What's up there? Wool rad. They do. You know what I love about one-handed axes? Look at this. So if your opponent's holding a sword in your face, axe hook. Remove the sword that's in your face. Haha. Then punch. You know what's also great? They got a shield. Well, pretend you're holding the shield. And I have my axe. My one-handed axe. See ya. What was the best one yet? I just want to make sure. Yo! Salmon! Someone was said, I don't know what the comment was above his salmon. Yeah, you, I missed the reference, Woodland. Unless you're talking about like great strategy. Yeah, so and it doesn't. You can grab a two-hander. Someone has a two-handed weapon, like pretend this is you. There's that big bug, everybody. Do you hear it? Salmon, there's this huge bug back here somewhere, and it never left. I'm not scared of bugs, but I want to hit me, man. Pretend this is an axe shaft, and you're holding it. This is what my teammate Chris did to me to knock me out when we were just having fun at an event. So, oh, the appreciate it. We're gonna do a couple more. We're not getting anything done today. We're 2 hours and 12 minutes in, and I've only hit the dummy 1,468 times, which is the best kind of live stream. Like I said, we don't get anything done sometimes. Pretend you're holding an axe. Pretend I give you this axe. Okay, now you're holding this with two hands, and I have one hand. This is the best if you get someone with a two-handed weapon and you can hook it. You just pull it down. Sometimes you can just like rip it out of their hands, but as you pull it down, my teammate Chris uses a one-hand axe for us all the time, and he has this big shield, a punch shield. It's like bam, right in the face. Hook, pull, bash. Bad Apple wants to co-host with me. Bad Apple, I'll just say hello. Let me put this sword over here. All right, we're gonna get a couple more. Dude, I signed up for no joke. I signed up for one of these battles, and my partner never came and got online. It was last night at 8 p.m. They probably would have won. It was someone who makes cakes. They matched me up with someone who's baking. It would have been me out here hitting this dummy while they're baking a cake. What kind of battle would that have been? Who would have won? I think they would have won. I don't even know how these battles work. What up, Salmon? Thanks for the likes this whole time. Yo, what's up, Mason? Mason, my bad. I didn't see you when you first came in. Eastern style, European style. What's that? SCA or another form? Oh yeah. Crusaders. Told if you stick with this. Heck, dude. If I would have, I used to fence salmon. Immediate 9. Salmon. 100 for salmon immediately. Then we'll get back to the axe spins. Salmon, put another 100 hits on the board. The thing I hate about not wearing my gauntlets, though, is that these things will bash off. These things bash off my thumbs. All right, but we're not going to put the metal on. Yeah, like if I used to fence when I was like little. My fencing coach, when I was in my 20s, told me I'll never make it because I'm too big. I used to be I used to do steroids and stuff way back. I probably shouldn't say that because I'd get banned. We'll just call it. I was chemically enhanced. Not my whole life, but for a period. And he would say you're too big. You're too slow and too big and an easy target. But I used to do like Olympic fencing back in the day. I used to do all the little the fencing stuff. If I would have stuck with it, man, I would have been superstar. I would have had 30 years under my belt. You know what I mean? If you stick with this, man, you'll be good. This is for salmon, and I'll catch up on chat. Like no, I'll tell anybody. I even used to wear. I was 250 pounds. I got fitted for a tuxedo, and this girl, she was like really hot too, and I was like getting measured, you know. And she's like, "You can put your arms down." I was like, "They are down." She was like. I wish we had video phones and stuff back then. This is before all the thanks for that like button. This is before all this technology we have, man. I only have 2 photos of me when I weighed 250. I was huge. Tons of back problems from that though. Imagine carrying around that much weight. All right, for salmon. Then we're catching up with chat. But I'd never hide it. Like I used to wear shirts that said like chemically engineered and stuff like that. It was like it's obvious. I'm not like the Liver King. Like, I'm all natural. Dude, someone asks you, what do you do? I'd tell them, I do this, this, this. Thanks for that like button. You see that stuffing coming out of him? I think it's 90. Salmon, there's like hundreds of hits I didn't write down today because we were having such a good time chatting. Let me catch up on chat while we're talking about that. Let's write this down before we forget and hydrate. Oh! Maestro. One of these days, for the roses, I am going to do jumping jacks, but I have to have all my armor on. And I'm going to be wearing like tank top and shorts later. We're streaming again tonight. I'll probably be back on like 10:30 or 11. But I'm going to leave the armor off because I don't want to be doing all that noise with the neighbors when it's too late. Because I want to go to like 2 a.m. just to get the hits in. The plan was I'm going to murder Bob today and have like thousands of hits. We're not even 2,000. I will catch up on chat in 1 second. We need to write this down before we forget. Thank you, Salmon, for that. And everybody meets Lord Salmon, who is one of the most entertaining gamer streamers on here. I always have the best time. All right. There's where we're at. Way behind schedule. But way ahead of the schedule as far as fun. All right. Remember I was saying this is supposed to be a super fan only Sunday. I totally forgot. I'm glad we didn't do it in the end because we had a lot of people who would have been stuck on the other side of chat. Well, oh, see, I'm Woolrat if you're there. True. In Boo-Hurt rules, hitting the head is 2 points. So if you can protect your head. Oh man. Yeah, this is a bald cap. This is the glue line. Mason, if Mason, I could tell Mason hi again. Oh, jeez, I'm so far behind. If you're talking about the one who's measuring tuxedo, she's like a 10. Oh. 500,000 hits, we'll smash a cake. If we can get to 500,000, we're taking, oh, jeez. Dysfunction, we're taking a screenshot of that, so I remember. For the 500, I'll get it from Walmart or something. It'll be like, happy 500,000th hit. Do you know TikTok restricts me if I call it hits? If I write 10,000 hits or something, like, it restricts me. I don't know, what is it with the word hits? Oh, Salmon, thanks for the Bob stickers. Catch up on chat. Yeah, the juice. Captain America. Okay, yeah, I used to do Captain America serum. It was great. Do you know, and I'm not condoning it or suggesting it. Featherfall. Do you know, like, I'll tell you when it first hit me. Boy, is this story night tonight. I can't do the muscle thing. Muscle 1080p. And that's what she said. Yo, y'all have the best terms. I weigh 180 now. I can dance around people and fight with swords. If I weighed 250 again, I would not be able to do what I'm doing right now. I was like just a big piece of meat. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't for sports. I didn't play sports or nothing. It was just to do it. I wanted to try it. I will tell you how it felt. And I've never bought anything I've never bought a supplement from a store or nothing ever since. Other than like protein powder or something. There's nothing like that stuff. Not condoning it, not suggesting anyone do it. I'm just telling you, Redneck, what up? Yo, Redneck, sorry, I'm just catching up to everything. But there's nothing like it, man. The doll. The doll. Tyler, what's up, Tyler? The doll is getting wrecked. Oh, nice, yeah. Woodland, I'll be on till 2. I have to stay up late because I'm working tomorrow night. I have to practice being awake. So if you're on at 3, maybe I can get a word in edgewise in your chat before it blows up to like 600 people. The chat's like blah, 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 blah. I will be there. Yeah. Heck yeah, Salmon. Salmon is a genius with stuff like that. Oh man, yeah. The weekend's over. Point system versus 1. I love that we hit for. There goes that big bug, everybody. I think it just pieced out. I just saw it fly past my head. The 500K cake smash. 10K unlikes. Uh-oh. Whoa, geez. Hey, Rough Killa. I hope Rough Killa didn't leave. Rough Killa, if you're there, what's up? Yeah, you know, I wanted to try it. Can you please Agatha? I could probably please Agatha. Are you talking about the author? Probably not the author. Because she's not around anymore, right? Which Agatha? I bet you I could please anyone named Agatha. Agatha. Remember, I read some books. I don't watch anything on TV. I don't even look at the news. My daughter today was asking me, do you know what temperature is? I was like, no. She's like, what's the app say? I was like, what app? She's like, the weather app. I was like, I don't have any weather app. She's like, what do you mean you don't have a weather? Oh, yo. Oh, Sunflower. What's up, Sunflower? Red Creeper. Thanks for the Creeper, man. Don't ever feel obligated. I didn't have it out in time. The 6-shooter to match the tapping the hammer, flicking the hammer. My daughter's like, I have not read that, OG. Creeper, did you hear us say no? I think, dude, I need your opinion. So, this is a serious talk too. There's a congrats, Creeper. So, I will talk about that after. So my daughter's like, she's like, what's the app say? It's like, what app? The weather app. It's like, I don't have a weather app. I guess there's one on my phone. I've never used it. And she's like, what do you mean you don't use it? I was like, so I looked online. I was like, well, it says it's 78. so I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. Nothing like that. I'll read some stuff. I only average maybe 6 to 8 books a year, though. Just keep in mind. But I don't even look at the weather. I haven't looked at the weather in probably 10 years. I just walk outside my house. I'll look up at the sky like, okay, we're good, or uh-oh. It's either we're good or uh-oh. That's how my life goes. There's a storm approaching. I wouldn't know if it's sunny. I just do. I just go. It's either aha or uh-oh. And I know when it's winter, it's going to be cold. I know when it's summer, it's going to be hot. That's how my life is. I don't look at anything. Now, that's not to say I don't hear about news. Anything important always trickles down. You won't miss anything. Everything that's been happening the last couple weeks with schools, like, not to get into the thing, but just to go, like, the thing that happened to that guy that was talking, you know, all that stuff. I've learned about Dubai chocolate because people talk about it. I learned about what happened to that guy because people talk about it. I just don't look at anything. I don't feel the need. I'm 15 years. I've not looked at news. And I've been fine. I will look at certain things sometimes if it comes to like around election times, or, you know, like if somebody really, really suggests that I need to look into something because it's getting, you know, something really important. Otherwise, I look at the sky. Uh-huh or uh-oh. That's how I live. No joke. My ex, boy, I wish I should just talk her into doing it. We were sitting at this restaurant, and this couple was on TV. She's like, "Oh my God, like that's so and so with so and so." I was like, "Who?" She's like, you don't know who this is? He's from here. I was like, I don't know. She's like, and that's so and so. This woman. I was like, I don't know. Like, there's these two severely famous people. I don't know. I was like, you should just pick like 20 celebrities and have me point out. If it's Bruce Willis, I'd know who it is. If it's like, I don't even know who. I don't know who anybody is. It's great. Do you know what the best thing is? Well, oh man, I'm not hitting this thing at all, am I? The best thing though is I think and I'm not trying to. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. You can talk about it if you want. I think that media makes you become a certain way. I think media makes people judge other people. Totally. I don't know what stereotypes are. I don't know what anything because I don't see that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be fighting when the sun goes. Yeah. Oh, agreed. Show me a picture of a celebrity. Show me the weather app. I don't know. I don't need it. Agreed. Oh, cool. All right, we're on the same page. I have not learned how to steal the F-16 fighter plane. Do you know who would know? Who comes by here sometimes? What the World TV, who's another good streamer. He got to touch an F-15 nose cone. He'll tell you all about it. Creeper, and Creeper, let me know if you're there. Oh my gosh, Woodland. I'm doing the heart around the whole of my glove. That's something that'd probably get this broadcast flagged. What's up? Yeah, we'll have to do we'll have to figure out the F-16 for next World War. Well, I'm not hitting this guy at all today, everybody. We're doing a great job of keeping me distracted. The only reason I've been hitting this for the heart me's. Like, no joke. And there's a couple axe spins. Maestro. Jesus, I forgot. Maestro, we're going to do a couple. Then we're going to hit it. Oh my gosh. So distracted today. In a good way, though. It's good. It's a good time. Harry! Oh, Jesus. Ah! Another. Awesome. Oh, God. All right. Hope and Dope. What's up? Hope and Dope is back. I remember Hope. Hey. See what I mean? All right. Hope and Dope. Immediate set of 100. Harry. I see ya. Harry, if you're hanging out. No obligation, Harry. Harry might not even be here. He might just logged into TikTok and it threw him into the live broadcast because we talk and stuff on here. Harry ASMR has the best videos. I'm telling you. All right. 100 for the heart me. That's the only reason we even have this. Thanks to everybody just hitting the likes in the background. I've been talking my butt off today. Bob, you're going down. I have styrofoam in my eye. I think we'll do a couple just in case. Some Bob styrofoam got in my eye, everybody. Alright, I think it's out. The only reason, let me write this down. The only reason we have anything done, I swear today, is because of heart me's. That's like the only sets I've been doing. Oh, y'all keeping it rolling now. Every once in a while, the heart me comes by. You know who has a cool heart me thing? Woodland Realm with the spin. She spins better than I do. Ah, see? Word of mouth. I'm just dysfunction. I thank you. Yeah, hit him with my words. Yeah. I can't say anything about him being bald because I'm bald. I'm not good at insults because I don't do them too often. We're the same height, so I can't. Height, hair, what could I pick on him about? This is a Borat thing. Your mom, her vagina is like sleeve of wizard. Your mama vagina like a sleeve of glove of night. And I smack you with your mama vagina. I'm not good at insults because I don't do insults. Is that kind of weird? No rain here yet. Yeah. I thank you for the warning, because we are streaming later. I'm gonna have to bring it. I put everything inside because somebody stole my rugby cap off my porch. It was tied to something drying, and if someone's gonna steal my rugby cap, someone is gonna steal those lights. So I bring them inside every night. Thank you for the heads up about the storms from Ohio. Gotcha. And so I do use an app. Sorry, I actually use the Plume app that tells you the air quality. If I'm ever gonna be outside doing something very, like I checked it today, the weather quality out here is not too bad. I actually look at the air quality. And I started doing that when Canada was on fire and it was blowing down over Lake Erie, the coolest beach in the world, down to Pittsburgh. I don't want to have to start wearing eye protection to hit Bob. Woolrad is still here, man. I think let's do a shout out too. Who's just chilling? I'm fortunate enough to be able to take a break. And let's give a shout out. Kind of reminds me of Ted Lasso. Who's Ted Lasso? He sounds like a cow. Ted the Lasso. Yeah, it's a mistake on the lake. I caught a bunch of mussels in Erie. And my daughter's mom was like, don't eat those. This water's poisonous. I was like, is it really that bad? Oh, Creeper. All right, cool. Hey, so Creeper, check this out. Let me do the shout out. Woodland, Anchor, Feather, Maestro, who I owe the spins to. A couple more spins. Creeper, Dysfunctional, OG Toast, Woolrad, Lord Salmon. Sorry, there's a voice, I was burping. I don't always go, Lord Salmon. Lord Salmon, Sean, Parker, geez, Febreze, yo, are y'all are still here? Even if this is just on and you passed out, that's crazy. Y'all are still here. I just realized how bad my my hinges are getting hit with axes. Type reveal, still here. Same with Famdad, Ant's still here. Santana, jeez. Luna Daddy and Mitzi, welcome. If I could do some kind of dance, like, all right, so we owe a couple spin moves with the axe. Just so we know, 25 minutes, everybody. This is like I'm spitting all over the place with my 6-shooter. Thank you for that mustache overrides my mustache any day. I almost streamed a mustache the other day, but I didn't. Ooh, the dogs are out. Yeah, yeah. Next up on the poll. It's like big. It's like what Magic Mike, but with a longer sword. All right, here we go. Let's start hitting Bob a little bit. We got 25 minutes to go. A couple spin moves with the axe. Yeah. I don't watch TV or movies, but I know I've seen the Magic Mike thing. Some girls back in the day loved that movie. I've seen it more than once. Magic Pike. Yeah, I got the Magic Pike. Ride it like a bike. I got the Magic Pike. Shorty knows I'm right. Where's the... Alright, we're going to hit this while we're looking at chat. I'm not going to miss chat, just so we know. I would love to get a couple more 100 in now. I will not miss anything. See, I remember. We're on 3. That's easy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Dude, that was back when that movie G.I. Jane came out with Sigourney Weaver. Like I said, I'll tell everybody, I used to smoke a lot back in the day. And we watched G.I. Jane, and the camera shakes so much when they're shooting. Like, it totally tripped me out. Woodland. Woodland, yes. Yeah, I should still be up at 3 a.m. Creeper. The 6-shooters. Creeper. Creeper. All right. Would you be very disappointed? Check this out, Creeper. So I was starting to talk about this earlier. I did not know that Blood and Suds is now 2 days. Nachos. Man, thank you, Nacho, for the Go Populars. The website for Booher International still says Blood and Suds is only October 11th. In the chat, I just happened to notice, I think you were onto this, that they're I appreciate it. Anchor. Don't anybody feel obligated. Much appreciated. Check this out. I did not know they made a two-day event. Like, I have to be here Sunday for my daughter's homecoming. So here's the thing. It's like a 6.5-hour drive for me. Would you be disappointed if I didn't go there to be a spectator on Saturday, the 11th? All right. I'm like, so here's the thing. So I was talking to her about it today. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to see. I'm going to judge by this. If she's going to be spending a majority of that weekend, that day with me, before the game on the 11th, I'm probably gonna stay here. If not, I'll see you there, and we can it'll be great. Same time, it's a 6.5-hour drive for me not to fight now. I don't know why that they don't do duels the first day. They always do duels the first day. I don't know why they have the team stuff first. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Is like weighing on me today. Crusaders. Oh, hey, Gulam invited me to co-host. Gulam, I think he actually invited me before. I cannot though at the moment because we're having a good conversation. Yeah, dude. So you're gonna be one of the rare people in this country to have seen White Company fight. They're like this awesome team from overseas. Any advice to give me on polearms? Well, I'm not a good polearm fighter, unfortunately. As I've learned, the last polearm fight. See, I remember we left off at 3, so here's 4, 5. Yeah, like OG could probably tell you some stuff. I'm not the best polearm fighter. I could tell you techniques, but at the same time, I might not be. I don't specialize in it. Like OG Toast might know about polearm stuff. Yeah, and me, yeah, me too. If you like, if I'm not there with you, it's gonna come down to I have to talk to my daughter about what the plan is that weekend. If she's just going to be going to the football game and home. Like, what am I going to be doing there? You know what I mean? If it's like, well, she wants to, so we're doing stuff like the 11th, like getting ready for homecoming and all that stuff. Creeper. Then I'll stay. If not, I'll just drive up, and I'll probably drive up and get there Friday so I can help set up the event. It's a toss up, but I'm not fighting now, which makes me mad because I've been looking forward to that event. Yeah, White Company is great. There's gonna be a whole rivalry. Look for White Company versus Pale Horse. That's like the matchup because they've been having a meme war about it. Some people use the straps. Most people don't. I think a lot of times people use the straps when they're doing the pro fights. Dysfunctional. I feel the breeze coming. You're right about that weather. There's some storms coming. Yeah, that's some good advice there. It's about 40. What's up there, Belligrim Jacks? 19 minutes, everybody. The 19-minute warning. So I think Crusaders, and I think over time you'll realize a lot of times he got hit in the head, but at the same time he was using a totally you had a totally different pole arm than he did. The kind that he had was more it has a wider move set than yours. One thing that's nice about yours with that axe head though is that if he's blocking, you can kind of get it over his block a lot of times and hit him with that head of the axe. But the one he was using, because he had a couple hits where he came around this way, it's almost like fighting. He's basically fighting with a stick compared to yours where you actually have one edge that you have to hit with, if you know what I mean. Jeremy again. Crusaders, did I ever... I have a video. Let me find it. When I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm going to send you a video of somebody, one of the best axe fights I've seen, with a guy using a pole arm versus one of the best people in the world with sword and shield. I'll send you a link to it. I've not seen role models. Yeah, like longsword. I have my own longsword style. Like I've taught longsword. Oh, Creeper, 100. Creeper, put me to work. Let me just pause. So on my end, I'm pausing chat so see where we're at when I come back, so it doesn't like run away on me. All right, here we go. 100. We'll put us at 140. Creeper, thank you for the heart me. All right, check this out. 140 we're gonna be at. We're just gonna do 160. That'll put us at 200. 160 for you. All right. Almost there. 10 more to go. I ended with something different that time. I'm going to end up with pulmonary fibrosis. I think I'm breathing in bob dust. Anyways, where are we at here? We got 2 more hits to write down. Okay, to make it easier, this is now going to be, instead of 268, 368. I don't even think I wrote down that 92 I did especially for someone earlier. I did 92 hits. I don't think I counted it. Boy, am I off today. 1,500, so it'll be good. Taking a while to get there, but I'm gonna live stream tonight as well because I have nothing to do. After dinner, we'll be back without the armor because I can't be too noisy. The neighbors are gonna hate me otherwise. Yeah, okay. I've not seen your movie role models. Yeah. Hydrate, then go ham. Good call. Hydrate. We're gonna save the rest of that beaver buzz for later. Summer axe. Oh yeah, Woolrat. Hey, now I see your picture. It was just like some blank thing the whole time till just now. Which it looks like. Okay, yeah, cool avatar or photo, whatever you call it. Yeah. So man, I'm gonna send Crusaders. I'm gonna send you a link of a fight that I recorded like 2 years ago. One of the best axe polearm guys I saw fight. A lot of times polearm people, I love when I fight them one-on-one because I think I'm better than them because when I can get close. I might get like rocked by 1 or 2 hits on the way in, But this guy is very good. I'm going to show you something just so you can see the maneuverability that he had with an axe like you were using. Yeah, right. Like Woolrad and OG Toast. Yeah, we're really behind Jeremy today on the hits. But that's good. It was a good live stream. Oh, you all know each other already? Oh. Yeah. Hey, I mean, don't feel bad. That stuff will come to you. It's different too. So, oh, what's up, Rand? Let me show you something too about this. It's a little. I can't see where my gauntlet's at. Gauntlet. Hello, Gauntlet. That light's so bright. All right, check this out. You were using like softer. You were using softer gloves, Crusaders, in a way. So if you're holding on to something, all right. So somebody just yanks aside her hand. Oh, okay. Compared to if you were having, just my opinion. I think a gauntlet like this is harder to yank it out the same way. If you're holding something in your hand, just in the future, you just keep a good grip on it. I believe that slipping something out of a, maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's just in my head. I think pulling something out of a steel gauntlet is a little different than just like a bare leather. Oh, I don't even know if Maestro's here. I owe Maestro a spin hit or two. Let me do that, and then we'll get back to hitting the bob a little bit. All right, a cup. I wanted to get them from range. That's one from range. I feel so off balance with that though. Let's try it the other way. Oh, this is tricky. I don't know, man. It's something to work on. Yo, what's up? I'm back. Yeah, White Company. I have videos of. I've seen White Company before in person. They're no joke. They gap people as like, I mean, they'll hit you right here in your gaps. Like they don't give you the little warning. They just do it. Keep your feet wide. Keep your feet wide. Not that I think I'd ever do a spinning axe hit, but just in case. Oh. Yeah, very rare. I think this, as far as I know, I've only seen them once in all my years. Italy had a team here last year, but White Company is like one of the best. I actually went to their seminar. I wasn't gonna miss it. They had a seminar, a fighting seminar, and if they do one, just go to it. Just it's fun. They had a whole thing on teamwork. 2 versus 1s, because there's so many people that struggle. You'll see videos of like 2 people trying to take someone down, and it takes like minutes. And there's the best thing, as I say, is talk. Okay, I'm like this with this guy. Do I know what's going on? No, not really. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't really see what's going on. So the other person from your team that shows up can see. And they'll tell you, they'll be like, okay, hey, you need to grab his arm, like stay where you're at, just grab his arm, hold him, and then they'll tell you like, okay, You need to have whoever has the most knowledge take over, and you talk your way through it. Like, or if you're not getting anywhere, hold his arm. Like I'm a light his arm up or something. Like stretch his arm out so you get somebody like this, and then there's nothing like someone talking about how they're going to destroy you while you're being held. Did I write all the sets down? I don't think I did. I might have. I might not have. I'll do better. I'll do better on tonight's live stream for keeping track of the where we're at. Today was a little. I was a little off with the count for sure. Oh yeah, heck yeah! I'm glad y'all did. It's so weird that I didn't see his avatar pop up till just now. That is Woolrad. Yeah, you're gonna see. It's something you're not to miss, man. White Company. You're gonna be among the chosen few that has seen White Company fight here in the USA. Ah. Gotcha. All right. Thank you, Toast. I felt like I was missing something there. I will take your word for it. And believe me, I started off on the live stream. Like, I totally didn't even write anything down. It just got off on this conversation. So many people jumped in chat. We're having this chat for a while that I forgot. I didn't even write it down. And I even think I forgot to write Click's Heart Me set down. So, I'm going to take your word for that. We're slowly getting to 300,000. I was thinking I'm going to get home and jump on. I'm going to hit this guy like 4,000 times. We're not even a quarter of the way there. We're like a quarter of the way there. Barely. Oh, I know. Yo. Oh yeah. So just so we know, tomorrow, yeah, I'll be live tonight. Then Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday could be afternoon and morning, Thursday morning. When I'm saying morning, I'm talking about like 8 a.m. because I have work all those nights. Tuesday is that date that I have in Ohio. I'm going to wind up back here at my house. I'm like certain of it. So I will probably wake up early to get an early one in, and I'll have enough sleep that I'll wake up before work to get another one in. I need to get these numbers up though. We're technically behind by an average of 130 a day. What about Shakespeare? Oh, I must have missed something. I wish chat was just long. I wish there was a way to have chat like on the side. Vertical, whatever, portrait style is the way to go. I'm not used to it though, without having chat like on the side sometimes. It disappears too quick. Oh, yes. I see what you wrote, Toast. The thing that sucks with the spotlight is that I can't see who's out in the back gate. The spotlight. Featherfall! Featherfall, this set's dedicated to you. I'm getting 100 in just for you because I'm a little behind the numbers tonight, which is totally perfect in the way it should be. Yes. Feather, this set's for you. Tomorrow morning, everybody, is the next live stream, though, just so we know. I need to drive up to my other property, though, and do something in the morning. So I may not be on here very early, but it's going to be morning, like probably like 9 or something, 10. I have to rent some heavy equipment, and I have to drive there in person because these people are idiots and never answer the phone or follow up on phone calls. So now I have to go into the place in person. So I have to drive up there when I open, which I think is at 8. Very, very common, Anchor. I think we all go there. Featherfall. This set's for you. I'm gonna get a couple hundred in here real quick. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna keep my eye on chat though. Song strong. Oh, SCA is, you can get lost in the SCA, man. If I would have started SCA years ago, I would have definitely been on a pathway and probably already hopefully been a knight by 46. I should have. My daughter's mom was in SCA way back in the day for years. She got out of it because she didn't like it was changing. She's shocked that Pensick has a technology room. What is Pensick or the SCA? Oh, SCA, Society for Creative Anachronism. So basically, it's like a game. They have fighting, but it's like with rattan, wooden weapons. It's a game that in most scenarios is a one-hit, like dead. If you hit the leg, you can fight on the leg and stuff. If you look it up, man, they have it in other countries besides here. It's huge. There's like, what, 60,000 members? And it's not just about, there's so much to it, man. Like, it would have to be, next time we're on, we'll have to have a whole thing, unless you look it up, or like Toast is telling you, man. I mean, it's so deep, man. It's like a rabbit hole, a great rabbit hole, but... Thanks for hitting those likes. That set was for you, Feather. We got 2 minutes. Let's get another 100 in. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. But you usually fight from your knees, though. But it is in that general sense. Yeah. Oh, man. And Pensick, it's the best time in the world. 2 weeks of dressing like medieval times. and depending on, our camp is really good. We got a kid. Oh, Creeper. Hey, man. I appreciate that, man. No, never feel obligated. Feather, in this set for you, Creeper. The last minute. Let's get another 100 in. We got like almost nothing done hitting the dummy. It's been a great coda just in time, man. Man. Coda, one. No, I'd be lying if I say one day I'd understand. Coda's fluent in the coolest stuff, man. I know, Creeper. I always say that though. Yeah, 2 weeks of full reenactment with some modern convenience. Yeah, my daughter's mom was shocked that Pensick has an internet cafe. Coda, I wish I could read that. But one day, Coda's gonna type something that someone is gonna go, and they're gonna reply to you with the same. Being that it's a sword-oriented kind of chat room here, someone one day is gonna reply to you. I just know it. Should be 190. Okay, that should be 200. We're just gonna do a little random set just so it doesn't end in a 0. So that's 200.